Alrighty, who's ready for some cat boys today? Because I know I am. You know, if this game turns out to be really, really good, I'm probably going to add some sort of Nekojishi gif on the starting soon screen. Alright, things have been posted. Now everyone shall know that I am playing a Furry game. That'll be fun. This is also the first time I actually get to use the wolf OC Sona that I made in a thumbnail. Because, like, yeah, I have my OC Spirit as a wolf, and he's being used in the thumbnail to show off that I am in fact a furry. And not just a green-haired VTuber with blue wolf ears. I really need to add a tail to my VTuber model, but unfortunately, it's really hard to make a model like that. Maybe whenever I get back to, sculpting on, what's the program called? It's not VMagic Mirror. I used a specific program. VRoid Studios, that's what it's called, yeah. Once I get back to using VRoid Studios, I'm gonna try to either make a tail, or I'll try to give my character more clothes. Preferably something new, because, like, the old clothes that I have on him right now, in the dancing gift in the corner, is, it's kind of been overdone at this point. I've had that particular drip for the past 2 years, and like, maybe something new would be nice. Alrighty. I think it's time we start. Actually, you know what, screw it. No. I'm gonna eat the rest of my pizza rolls, and then we will start. Besides, this will give a moment for, people to come in. Oh. One thing I almost forgot, I should probably text my friend Scar telling him that I'm streaming a furry game. If anyone's gonna find interest in this, it's probably gonna be him. Streaming a furry Catboy game right now. Just thought I'd tell you. Because you know. Oh, he knows. He knows. Okay. I think that's enough time. Especially since I had an entire song playthrough. Alrighty, thank you, Kid Festival Innocent Treasure, Toho Music. But I don't need you right now. Okay. Now. Apparently, this game has an opening. And it's not going to play again. So what I'm probably going to have to do is I'm going to have to turn off the game and then open it again to see if we can actually have it show up. I hope OBS doesn't change the window. Let's see if it does. Okay. Oh wow, it actually showed this window. Okay, that's not what I wanted to show, but thank you. Look, you can actually see my playtime. Awesome. Isn't that great? Oh, there's my account if any of you are interested in actually seeing it. Oh no, it's on. It's on. Where is it? Where is it? Seriously, where's the file? Oh, there it is. Okay, that was weird. OBS is just weird like that. Okay. Yeah, I guess there's gonna be no English subtitles, sadly. I dig the song, though. Really hope I don't get copyrighted by this. I kind of wish I knew what that said. Oh boy, there's all 3 of the cat boys. And their names that I won't know because it's all in Japanese or Chinese. I don't know which it is. But they all look adorable. We have what is essentially the Bara. I'm going to guess he's very responsible. He's the responsible type. And then we have the middle one, who is very lean, but not as lean. He seems to be the quiet type. Oh, and then we have what's essentially the young one? Oh, very hyperactive, very sporty. Okay. Yeah, I'm gonna be throwing a lot of furry or gay terms all throughout this game because it's obvious. This is apparently gonna be a lot more sad than I thought it would be. And cute. Definitely cute. Well done, well done. I appreciate that opening. That was nice. Hey, I'm sorry, but I can't watch this one. I've got stuff to do. No worries, Kone. The VOD will be here, although I do recommend playing this game for yourself if you're interested. It is actually free on Steam, if I remember correctly, so anyone can pretty much play Nekojishi. The DLC, I think, costs money, so no worries. I hope you have a good day, and have a good time, alright? Meantime, let's see. So, this is the one game that I actually enabled my cursor for OBS, so you guys will actually get to see my cursor moving around and stuff. So that'll be interesting. Also, I want to make sure the window is big enough. Should I increase the size of it? It might cover my Twitter handle, but I mean, does it really matter? You guys can pretty much find it in the description below, so I'm gonna increase the size just a little bit. I'm gonna move Nekojishi, the title, a little over here. And there we go, it's perfect. Actually, no, it's not perfect. Just a little off. My OCD is showing, sadly. There we go. Alright. It's perfect now. Hopefully you guys will be able to read the dialogue if it's not too small. I could set this game to full screen. I wonder, what will it look like if I set it to full screen? Still in this resolution, it seems. And also, it's not letting my mouse click anything for some reason. Wait. Weird. It's not letting me click anything. Game. 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 Okay, I don't think I can set it to full screen. Got it. That's a good start. That's a really good start. Okay, we're opening the game again. Let's see if we can do better. Oh no, it's fully set to full screen now. Can I turn full screen off, please? It's not letting me click anything. Wait, what's going on? Yeah, it's not letting me click out of the game for some reason. And also, it's not set to the game anymore. Okay, 1 second, everybody. Nekojishi. Huh. Alright, hold on. There we go! It's letting me click now. What the fuck? Oh! Wait a minute. One second. This is gonna be set to V-Magic Mirror and then Nekojishi. Wait, where's Nekojishi? It's not here for some reason. For some reason, my mouse is invisible when I'm clicking stuff. That's strange. Okay. I have no idea what just happened, but I think I might have fixed it. Okay, so when I pressed full screen, apparently my mouse was not being registered there. Like, my mouse was just completely invisible, but I was still able to click things. But because it was invisible, I didn't know where my mouse was in the context of the screen itself. That was incredibly strange, and that pretty much just deterred me away from full screen. I was gonna be like, oh, let's do full screen, that'll be nice. No, never mind, let's not do that. Oh man, sorry for the weird delay there for a minute, everyone, but we're ready now, we're ready. So we're gonna set it to window mode, music and effects are fine, speed is okay, don't skip unread. And language is set to English. Yes. They both look the exact same with the last two characters, apparently. Alright, what else do we need to know? There's a glossary, there's a gallery, and there's a load. So we can actually save in this game, thankfully. I don't actually know how long this game is going to be, but I'm hoping it's long enough. Okay, and we can turn off the UI from down there, so that's nice. For the most part, I don't think I really need to know any of those UI settings until later, so let's turn it off for now. Just to know, advanced dialogue is space, critical, fast forward, except unread dialogue. Okay, so I definitely gotta be careful when I press any of those buttons. Got it. Alright, 10 minutes in! And with all that finagling, let's actually get started with the game. This is Nekojishi. It is a visual novel furry-centered game. This is the first furry-centered game that I'm playing for the channel, and I'm very excited. Will this be a visual novel dating sim? I am not sure. Will this have any sort of multiple ending choices? Not sure. I'm going in this somewhat mostly blind, so this is going to be very fun. By the way, I left out a pretty big part of Equinox. The Crystal Guardian has offspring, and their last names are Lastar, which is pronounced Lastar, or Lastar. Ooh, nice. I like that pronunciation. Alrighty. Will we get another opening of this, or... Oh, guess not. Okay. Well, I need to figure out, like, where I'm going to put my mouse. I think it's the bottom right. This part. Menu. Okay, so we can do pretty much anything there. And we have autoplay, hide UI, and something. So because this is a visual novel, there's going to be a lot of reading in this. I have some water. I'm ready to go. With heavy footsteps, I chamber up the staircase to my apartment, aching, out of breath, and downright exhausted. Just a little bit further. I take a step, another step, and even then another step. Eventually, I run out of steps to take as I raise my head out of an exhaustion-driven slump to see my apartment door before me. It even has like little paws on the dialogue. It's so cute. With a sigh of relief, I drop my backpack to the floor and search for my keys. Where are they? I reach into my jeans to no avail. Probably still in my backpack, I guess. This side. How about this one? Yeah, there they are. My recently rustled up keys in hand, I go to open the door, or at least attempt to. Right now I can barely keep my eyes open. After a bit of fiddling, I open the door. To my surprise, doing so without scraping the key all over the place. I've been so tired ever since we finished the show. I don't know what's gotten into me. The show? You mean Kamen Rider Agito? Yeah, I've been tired recently too because of that show. I stand there and close my eyes for a moment. They're too heavy to open, so for now, I don't. Maybe I'm just stressed out over this for no good reason. Everyone else is probably still there, celebrating the awesome show we pulled off tonight, and I had to leave them all behind. Of course I wanted to stay, But hell, I'm about to collapse as it is. Staying longer wouldn't have been good for anyone. After all is said and done, I just won't be able to hang out with the rest of the guys. I feel like I'm letting them down, but seeing the excitement on everyone's faces warms my heart. Even if it was really only stage crew, it was special. If only I wasn't so tired, I could fall asleep at any moment. I'm thankful, in both mind and body, that my bed is merely a few steps ahead of me. That's a very, small apartment, apparently. The main character's name is Grimlight Lestar. They don't have a middle name, by the way. I like that name. It's very cute. Grimlight. Fits with the tone of the storyline from which you've been telling me. Huh? Who's there? Oh no, he's hot! I blink, trying to focus my tired eyes awake. What the? Somehow in my room, right now, there's some sort of tiger man sitting on my bed. And, well, reading one of my books? What happened? Am I hallucinating? What the heck is this? I lose my grip around my backpack, letting it slip and hit the floor below with a thud. You're... Oh, our name was Liao, apparently. Oh, great. I'm gonna have to figure out, voices for these guys. Okay, so, we have the big Bara, who seems responsible. We have the middle one, who's the, aloof one. And then we have the young one. Obviously, I know which voice I'm gonna give the young one. The Bara? Not sure. I kind of want to give the deep voice to, the aloof one. So, let me see if I could try something out. I could workshop these voices anyways.
Liao, is there something wrong? Are you able to see me?
He talks? He did call me Liao, so does that mean he knows me? You... What are you?
How rude of you to ask what I am. After all, I am a guardian tiger of your family. You don't seem to recognize me, do you?
I think I would have recognized that body anyway. He's a guardian tiger? Well, we do have a guardian tiger in my family. Actually, apparently if I just scroll on the scroll key, it gives me a log. Okay, that's good to know for later. Well, we do have a guardian tiger in the family. Actually, I should say guardian tigers. After all, I was born into a family of Jitong mediums serving goddess Mazu. Basically, my family runs their own temple. Oh, interesting. One thing I do know about this game is that it does take inspiration from Chinese mythology, so there might be some things that I don't know about, but there's the possible occasion that I may recognize a specific name. Don't recognize Mazu, though. Or Mazu. Despite that, I never expected to see a real guardian tiger, that's for sure. Like, I've seen a lot of tiger statues, but a living, speaking, and, well, muscular guardian tiger? How is this even possible? Aren't the guardian tigers considered gods? Even if they exist, normal people can't just see them, right? I'm sorry, I don't recognize you.
True. You couldn't see me before. How is it that you were able to distinguish me so suddenly? Such feats were quite beyond your level of spirit power.
Well, he does have a lot of spirit power because Spirit's the one that's playing as him.
I'm just as confused as you are. I have to figure this out. Well, he said that I couldn't see him before. Doesn't that mean he's been here this whole time? Watching me? He's seen everything! Now that I think about it, I did bring a small tiger statue with me from home. Could that be why he's here? Even if I was raised in a family of Jitong mediums, it's not like I've seen any spirits before. So, if this is for real if this is a for real guardian tiger, why exactly can I see him all of a sudden?
Liao, did you not have that aboriginal dance performance today? Do you recall anything strange?
Well, I don't know. Oh, the one thing I can think about is how tired I was after the show ended. That must have something to do with it, but I don't know what.
Not that it matters anyway. This is a good thing. You can hear me, I can talk to you. There's no need to care about it further.
I mean, I guess. How can a guardian tiger be so careless? Maybe he's just used to this shit. So you're a guardian tiger, right? The very one in the statue I brought here to Taipei? Taipei.
Correct.
So, does that mean you've been staying in my room this whole time? Ever since I moved to Taipei for college, I've been living alone in a small apartment. Wow, a one-dorm apartment! Lucky you. And I'm a student, so it's normal for me to not care much about my room. Not to mention what I do in it. Oh gosh, they're actually hinting at the fact that he's probably watched him do things. Okay. We're already getting into this now. And I am all for it. And if this guy's been staying with me all this time...
Of course, I have been here the whole time. I cannot travel far from my statue.
That makes sense. I did put his statue on my bookshelf after all. He has no other choice but to stick around here all the time. Wait. You would have seen that, right?
What do you refer to?
I mean, so you watch everything I do at home.
Oh, you mean that, correct? Of course I have seen such things.
Womp womp. Not this. Not like this. Please, not like this. Not my family's guardian tiger watching me wank. I have a mana system for my show. Ooh, okay. I love mana systems, so do tell me about that.
There's no need to feel embarrassed. After all, I have been watching over you since you were a child. I've seen worse.
Worse? So, does that mean everything I looked at?
Huh? Oh yes, you do have quite unusual tastes. However, I suppose you won't find that kind of boyfriend in reality.
So I guess we are legitimately a furry. Alright. Specifically, our character Liao is a furry. Cool! Yeah, of course I know I can't find those. Hold on! You even know I like guys?
What did you expect? I have seen every single file on your computer. Would you wish for me to list all of them?
Please do. Oh, this is the worst nightmare. This is like any furry's worst nightmare, basically being like called out by an omnipresent force that has watched them do everything. No, nuh-uh. That's perfectly fine, thank you. I'm just, shocked. I miss a shock.
Regardless, it's quite wonderful to finally have someone who can channel spirits. It's been decades. I didn't expect to ever encounter one.
Decades? Other people in the family have been able to see spirits as well?
There was one in every generation of your family. However, we have lacked 1 or 2 generations now.
Okay, so it has been a long time.
We've been worried about the power being lost forever.
I never believed it was actually possible to communicate with spirits. In the end, I guess all our rituals are more than just for show. I've regained a new sense in God. I am no longer an atheist. Da-da-da-da-da-da-da-da. Okay, so what makes me different?
Well, you have had a decent amount of spiritual power since you were a child. It's just not enough to discern us, however. That changed today.
Come closer. The guardian tiger leans in close and sniffs at me. Sorry, I had to get close to that, just because he's getting close to me. His muscles form towers in front of me, with that well-outlined body, as well as his soft, strippy fur. My heart almost skips a beat.
It appears as though someone caused a change in your spirit powers. But how? Liao, you don't suppose you have any ideas?
Nope! Just straight up pushes him away. The only thing is me being exhausted. But considering how much I was running around and at the performance tonight, it's not like I shouldn't be tired anyway. And what's with this edgy sounding spirit power thing? What kind of bootleg shonen anime is this? The best kind, with furries. And gay furries.
Oh, no idea? Forget about it then, at least you're not hurt. As I said, this is a good thing.
For a supposed guardian tiger of my family, isn't he way too nonchalant about what happened to me? So, you think there will be any side effects to this?
Doubtful, but I may need to observe you for a while longer. But fear not. As long as I am here, you will be fine.
How can you be so confident? I mean, have you looked at him?
Well, I am a god after all. In the unlikely case I cannot handle it, we shall simply seek help from the city god or even the Holy Mother herself back at the temple. There's nothing those two couldn't handle.
City god and mother. Okay. I have a theory as to what the city god might potentially be if this is Chinese mythology. Oh wait, no, if this is Chinese mythology, then it wouldn't be what I'm thinking of. Never mind, I was thinking of the Tokyo god. I guess that does sound impressive.
Although many people despise the possessing ritual involved in contacting them. Regardless, even if you don't seem to be a fan of us, at least one can still ask for their blessing or safety. As for myself, after watching over you all these years, I am more than happy to be able to chat with you.
That's how sweet. Well, it's good to hear that he's happy to speak to me, although he seems a bit concerned about me. I wonder why people wouldn't want to be possessed. Could the tales of the Oracle... Oh, dang it, sorry. I accidentally clicked it. Thankfully, we have the log here. Could the tales of the Oracle misfortune be true? Wait, what did you mean by saying I don't seem to be a fan? Oh, just you wait. Huh? Who'd come around at this time at night? I didn't even hear them buzz in the front door. I hope this isn't my neighbor coming to complain. I haven't been that noisy, have I? Half awake, I look towards the guardian tiger sitting on my bed. Wait a second. I gotta hide him. They're probably not gonna be able to see him. It will be called MANA, which stands for Mind Altering Neuro Amplifier. Ooh, okay. Going with an actual explanation for the mana system. I like that. I appreciate that. I can't just have someone walking in here and seeing a real, living, breathing tiger, man. Wait. Shouldn't I be the only person who can see him? I take a deep breath and look back at him. He doesn't seem to care what's behind the door or feels a need to hide himself. Seems I've worried over nothing. Besides, where would you even hide him in your closet? No worries, Mothman. I'll still be here. With that anxiety quelled, my worry turns towards whoever is outside the door. Dude has a fucking Apple computer, too. I just noticed that. With no other choice, I walk over and open the door with a satisfying click. The door swings open to reveal something. Someone standing before me. A hooded figure? Who are you? Catman! This can't be real. First that guardian tiger stalker, and now some door-knocking leopard? Oh yeah, he's a leopard, okay. So, tiger, leopard, possible cat. Clearly my state of exhaustion has had me delirious. Who could he be? I can't really think of any leopard gods or monsters, not to mention his strange outfit. Dude straight up looks almost Egyptian-like, with the patterns and stuff. Actually, hold on. That reminds me of some of our costumes. Should I even bother pronouncing that? Mua Dringai Sui. Okay. Clouded leopard. ... Sia ikulau aku. What?
Hello. Likulau. Hello? I guess I was on the right track. He must be an aboriginal spirit. I go inside.
What? It takes me a second more than I should to realize he wants to enter my room. It is impolite of me to leave him waiting at the doorway. But... Oh, that's what you meant. But first, could you tell me what you are?
Clouded leopard. Rukai.
Yeah, I'm gonna go with the deep voice for him. Okay, I think I'm starting to get where this is going. So, are you a god? A god of the Rukai? Rukai, huh? Do we have a glossary here at all? We do! Oh, look at that! We have an actual glossary! Alright, I'm gonna wait until we actually get music.
Spirit.
Hey, spirit!
Don't mind me. I'm just going to casually... where's the button?
There we go. I'm just gonna screenshot that.
Clouded leopard spirit.
So, so you are here too?
Okay. Idridingane. Let me bring many spirits too.
He looked around for a moment and then pointed to the leaflet on my bed. It's the schedule of today's performance. In other words, he brought spirits to watch our show?
Okay.
Our choreography was inspired by an Aboriginal funeral ceremony, but it's hard to believe that there were actual Aboriginal spirits watching us. The director would be over the moon if he knew.
You can see.
What? He pointed directly at my eye with black pointed claws. Huh, so that's how beastmen fingers are. Huh. Oh, huh. Those little pink paw pads are kinda cute.
I helped you see.
So does that mean he's the one who awakened these spirit powers? But what for?
You help.
Help? Huh. So he awakened my power because he wanted my help. Makes sense so far, but I have a bad feeling about this. So, about this help you wanted, do I have to go anywhere? Woo tie! Okay, as a Final Fantasy VII fan, that's surprising.
Wutai.
What? That's really, really far away. Okay, so now that we have music, we have an actual glossary of things that are related to the characters and terms that they have been bringing up. Like I said, this is based off of a lot of Chinese mythology, so this is going to be our way of learning about it. So first off, let's go with guardian tigers. Ooh, yeah, there's a lot of information here. Okay, I'm liking this so far. Guardian tiger, Hue. Hue, literally known as Lord Tigers, is a god in Chinese folk religion who is generally worshipped in temples of other Chinese deities. With the appearance of a tiger, Hue is usually believed to be the guardian of other gods. Therefore, in Nekojishi, Hue is referred to as a guardian tiger. Makes sense? To many folks, guardian tigers not only protect gods themselves, but also protect treasures of gods. Therefore, some people consider Hue as symbols of wealth. It's also believed that the guardian tigers can protect children and cure ill patients. It is said that they are also particularly good at treating tonsillitis. Random, but okay. I appreciate it. Traditionally, people provide guardian tigers raw eggs and meat as offerings. In the modern world, rumors have it that guardian tigers love Kentucky Fried Chicken. Excuse me? Random! This game is so random and I love it. Just a random KFC reference right then and there. Apparently, these guardian tigers are gonna love Kentucky Fried Chicken. Well, I have a KFC, like not even like 2 miles away from my home. I know where to take these guardian tigers to. 100%. However, not all guardian tigers prefer KFC to raw meat. Okay, that's fair. It is advised that those who bring KFC as offering should also bring raw meat along. Beigong Shaotian Temple, I think that's how you pronounce it, and Hishinkang Mazu Temple, aka Hishinkang Fangtian Gong. Sorry if I mispronounced some of these words. I may be a Romance of the Three Kingdoms fan, and I do research a bit of Chinese and Japanese history, but I'm not that good at the pronunciations. Are two famous temples that worship Hue and organize related events. You can also find the Taipei Tiger Group, run by Beigong Shaotian Temple on Facebook. Just a random Facebook riff. Okay, who made this game again? I need to know. This was specifically made by Studio Klondike and Team Nekojishi. Publishers were Orange Juice Dog and Studio Klondike. Yeah, these guys, amazing. I approve of this. Well done, guys. I love all these like funny little references here and there. Okay. Jitong. This was referenced. In Chinese folk religion, a Jitong, or Tongji, literally divine youth or youth diviner, is a person believed to have been chosen by the deities to serve as a medium between them and humans. Okay, so kind of like a summoner slash evoker conjure. Okay. Not the same as an omnioji. An omnioji is used as a person who can summon divine spirits. This one can only communicate. Jitong are usually chosen on their virtues as a representative to communicate with their people. People can also ask questions to gods through the Jitong. However, a deity will only possess the body of a Jitong when they need to say something directly. Therefore, consulting a Jitong during such times is considered as talking to a deity directly. Many temples have specific schedules when people can consult Jitongs. So our family is filled with a bunch of Jitongs, got it. And we're basically a descendant of them. City God! Now I actually get to see what the city god is. In Chinese vernacular, Cheng Huan, literally the walls of the moat, the walls and the moat specifically, usually refer to Chen Huan Shen, literally, god of the moat and the walls, or simply city god. The place of city god is usually taken by a famous local resident after their death. They are governors of the afterlife realm, and like their living counterparts, they rule over and deal with affairs within their assigned city. For this reason, officials often worship their local city god in hopes of having them coordinate work in both realms. Traditionally, a city god only protects people living within a particular area. However, many immigrants still worship the city gods of their hometowns even after moving to Taiwan. For example, the famous Xiahai city god in Taipei is actually the city god of Tong'an Fujian, or Tong'an Fujian. Okay, that's a location. In this case, many non-local city gods in Taiwan are no longer referred as Sheng Huan, although people still worship them as local deities. The city god temple of the Taiwan prefecture was built in Tainan. I'm gonna keep mispronouncing that, unfortunately. During the Ming Dynasty. Later, the Qing government upgraded the Hisinchu city god temple to the prefectural city god temple. After World War II, the city god temple in Taiwan province was built in Taipei. It is often debated which of these three city gods rules Taiwan, so something tells me we're going to meet three distinct and different city gods in this game. Kind of fascinating.
Back, what did you say?
I don't know if you heard me saying this, but I like the whole mana system being a something to do with a neural network of somebody, because that's the vibe that I'm getting when it has that name, neuro amplifier. I'm guessing it either has to do with the stimulation of the body or some sort of like external device that people can use. Okay, so Holy Mother, this was also referenced. Tianxiang Shengmu, okay. Tianxiang I actually recognize. Often known as Mazu, Mother Ancestor, or Tianho, Empress of Heaven, she is the Chinese patron goddess who protects seafarers. Mazu is widely worshipped in the coastal regions of China and is often places in East/Southeastern Asia. According to legend, Mazu was born during the Song dynasty of Meizhou Island, Fujian. She had the name Lin Monyang. Lin is her family name, and Monjiang it means silent girl. When Mazu was young, she wore red garments while standing on the shores to guide fishing boats home, even in the most dangerous and harsh weather. It is rumored that she can predict the weather, helping sailors to know when should they set sail. When Mazu died at the age of 28, the local people believe that she flew to heaven and became a goddess. Starting in Fujian, worship of Mazu spread to the neighboring coastal provinces of Zhejiang and Guangdong. Oh, Guangdong! That's probably where the tiger of Guangdong heard about it. Oh wait, that's Jiangdong. My bad. Sorry, I was thinking it was Jiangdong, not Guangdong. Where the heck is Guangdong? I don't remember that in the Three Kingdoms era. Anyways, and from there on to all coastal areas of mainland China. Through emigration, and especially through Chinese diaspora? I don't know what that means. Diaspora during the 19th and 20th century, worship of Mazu further spread to Taiwan, Vietnam, Ryukyu, Japan, and Southeast Asia. The role of Mazu as patron of the seas caused newly arrived immigrants to often build temples of her first to show their gratitude to their safe journeys. Today, worship of Mazu is also found in other countries with sizable populations of these regions. Okay, so she's a popular mother goddess who looks after the weather and sailors, and is very well known. Got it. Okay. Possessing ritual. Otherwise known as Shiji. Also, by the way, if you hear talking in the background, that is my brother and family. Nothing I can really do about that. Doesn't really bother me. Shiji, otherwise known as divination, refers to the ritual of a jitong being possessed by a spirit.
Possessed maybe.
Also known as Fuji. Wait, what? Fuji is known as spirit writing? Okay, well, I apparently have something to tell Fujiwara later on when I see him. Depending on the spirit, jitong, or local cultures, the ritual has many variations. For example, if possessed by Zhigong, a minor deity in Chinese folk religion, usually depicted with a bottle of wine in their right hand, the jitong will appear drunk. Afterwards, the jitong's memory of being possessed will differ as well. Okay, so different experience depending on which god you get possessed by. By the way, the main, yes, I said main, implying that there's more, but the main intelligent life form on the equinox is the equinoxians, which would have a organ called vocal, pronounced vocal. Okay. The vocal contains, utilizes, and processes mana, and the vocal connects to their veins and heart. Oh, right, so there is like an actual biological system that allows them to use mana. Very similar to other franchises when they have a magic / energy system that's embedded in people's nervous systems. The one thing I can immediately think of is Chi from Dragon Ball and Chakra from Naruto. So, yeah. Oracle's Misfortune, otherwise known as Wu Bi San Xie, however you pronounce that. The 5 misfortunes and 3 drawbacks is a rumor that those who try to unveil the heaven's secrets, oracles and fortune tellers alike, will be punished by gods. Okay. So no wonder the fortune teller died by Reimu's hands. He just tried to learn too much. Those that are punished are said to lose their relatives and friends, 5 misfortunes, while also lacking in wealth, health, and influence, 3 drawbacks. Oh, okay. Interesting.
So basically, don't mess with the gods. Got it. Rukai.
This is apparently what this guy is working for, from what I understand. The Rukai are one of the Taiwan's Aboriginal people. Okay, so if he's with the... Alright, let's finish this first. They consist of 6 subgroups residing in southern Taiwan, each of which has its own dialect of the Rukai language. They honor clouded leopards and hundred-paker snakes, a kind of viper, okay, which they believe to be the spirits of their ancestors. In Nekojishi, we refer to the Wutai tribe of the Rukai community. I like the representation and respect to these tribes that this game offers. This isn't just a furry game. It genuinely takes a lot of mythology and tries to put an interesting and gay spin on it. And I like it. So that's interesting. So he's based off of the Aboriginal people from Taiwan. That explains his language and sort of explains his outfit. Okay. So this is an interesting word that I have a tough time pronouncing. Idurin Gane, however you, meaning the hidden one in the Rukai language. Idurin Gane is an invisible, omnipresent spirit. The word is used in different ways. Sometimes refers to a single spirit, sometimes spirits as a whole. The hidden one usually lives someplace within the wild and is also thought to have human emotions. I'm sorry, but I just can't pronounce that. Rukai language seems to be a little too difficult for my tongue. The Rukai have many taboos, and if a taboo is violated, the soul of the violator will be taken by the hidden one. In Nekojishi, the hidden one is said to be the lord of the sacred lands, king of the 100 Packers. However, it is just a version of this diverse folklore. And finally, Wutai. The area in Final Fantasy VII. No. Pronounce Vedai in Rukai language. Wutai is located northeast of Pingtung, Taiwan, so it's an actual location in real life. How fascinating. It is said that when the Rukai first came to this place, they saw many clouded leopards living in the area. The Rukai people honored clouded leopards greatly. For this reason, they settled there, forming the Wutai tribe.
Wutai tribe?
Okay. So with that, we pretty much read all the glossary stuff. So we have more context to all this. So this guy apparently wants us to go to Wutai, where we'll probably find his Rukai people. If mana stays on any organ besides the heart and veins, vocal for too long, will begin deteriorating them. Yeah, so it's a helpful energy and also incredibly volatile from what I'm guessing. How fascinating, okay. Alright, now we can continue with the rest of the dialogue. What? That's really, really far away. Putting that aside, Wutai came up in our research for the performance. If I remember right, it's where the Rukai people come from. Which means what he's saying checks out. But that doesn't change the fact that Pingtung is on the complete opposite side of Taiwan. And I don't even know what he wants from me. Why should I even think about going along with some spirit that just came knocking on my door? ... Jeez, why does he have to give me that look? That beautiful, beautiful look. Although he doesn't show much through that stern face of his, I think I let him down. I mean, he did go out of his way to awaken these powers, and after all that, I just refused him straight out? Uh-oh.
Hey, you! Be sure to remember that you never even asked before giving him these powers. Now you barged into his house, and the first thing you've done is demand him to leave with you? Even for the standards of Aborigines.
Yeah, that's how you pronounce it.
Don't you think that's rude? A Hun spirit.
Oh boy.
Where's the spirit you speak of? I am a genuine god.
Oh, he angy.
I've been standing here this whole time. Surely you saw, yes? Yet you still want to take my boy away without so much as a greeting.
Oh, he's so protective.
I thought I had seen the worst, but you, Aborigine, oh, you're truly... I want to see. Okay, Aborigine. That's how you pronounce it, right? Okay, I'll remember that. You truly are appalling. I am not evil. Not evil, you say? How do I know you're not just some demon in disguise?
Well, he kind of looks demonic in a way.
To me, your aboriginal deities are not so different from demons.
Dang, we got some genuine racism going on here.
This is my child, and I don't trust your words. You may leave. None of your business.
They're both angry at each other.
It is my business, not yours. The leopard and tiger lock eyes. The tiger cracks his knuckles. Looks like he's rearing up for a fight. Whoa, wait, how did things end up with them trying to fight each other? Stop now! No fighting inside my room!
Too late!
The two men, well, cats, glare at each other while whistles... whilst I stand between them. Oh, great, right in between these two big cats, nice. I figure there's no way they'll hurt me, right? If they're going to fight, what else can I do? But aren't they spirits? I don't even know if I can touch them. What if they use some sort of spells or telekinesis or telekinetic powers to fight? Is there any point in getting between them at all?
Might as well try.
Wait, who the hell is calling me right now of all times? The ringtone had cut through their standoff, both turning around to look at me, watching closely to see what's going on. Trembling, I keep my eyes on the two puffed up cats as I reach for my phone. Would they even know how phones work? Pick up the phone. It's Shuchi-senpai from dance class. Or dance club. Shuchi, huh? Or shoot-share, however you pronounce that. I think it's supposed to be shoot-share. If there's an I at the end of it, then it's probably with the sound. Hello? Senpai? What's up? I have no idea what voice I should give this person, but, let's go with the basic voice.
Hey, Liao, just calling to check up on you. You look about ready to pass out before you left. We were kind of worried. You feeling better now? Well, I figured you'd be hungry, so I got some food for you. Let's eat dinner together.
What? Right now? If Senpai does come over, what will I do about these two big cats? It's probably safe to assume he can't see them. In which case, I'll just have to pretend I can't see them. If manga's taught me anything, this isn't going to end well. But it'd be rude to refuse him. By the sound of it, he's already bought dinner for us. On the other hand, why is he so concerned about me all of a sudden? I mean, sure, I've talked to him, but I wouldn't call us close. He really didn't need to buy dinner or check up on me. Hey, take the compliment. Take it! You on your own, senpai?
Yeah.
How far off are you?
I'm actually downstairs.
Wah, wah, wah.
Nani? See ya. Coming up now.
Wah, wah. Okay, well, we're gonna have to deal with him, it seems. Wait, senpai! He hung up. Okay, did not expect him to already be here. What am I gonna do now? I glanced at the two clueless big cats next to me. Should I ask them to hide? How should I tell them? But since senpai won't be able to see them, it should be okay. Crap! I need to at least close the door before he comes in. Tugging Leopard by the shoulder, I push him into the room, shutting the door behind it. We just locked these two big buff cat boys inside of this room. Guys, just hold on a second. My senpai is coming over, so please keep it down. And stay quiet. Understood? The two big cats nod obediently. Wow, they understand. Okay, so what I need you to...
Liao, I'm here. I brought you some lume. I figured you'd like it, yeah?
Just a second, senpai. I gulp and look back at the two big cats as I open the door. Kinda had a feeling this was gonna happen. We had to introduce the third cat boy somehow. I think this is our senpai. In which case, I guess I'm just gonna have to roll with the voice.
One order for dinner for Liao coming up.
Huh? You're Shusher Senpai? Wah, wah, wah. He's actually a catboy. Oh no, our senpai's a furry. What happened to Senpai? This can't be right. Senpai's definitely human. This guy in front of me is about the same height and the same short and small build as Senpai. He was really short apparently. But I know for sure Senpai isn't a cat. If someone at school was a beast man, there'd be mayhem over it.
Right. Liao, are you?
Senpai, you look like... how did you...
Liao, what's wrong? Why are you so confused?
It can't be.
Wait, you can see me now?
What are you? Your aura is quite strange. So I'm not wrong? Senpai, you're a cat? Okay, so he's the cat. The big buff guardian lion, or tiger, is a tiger. And then we have the aboriginal spirit, who is a snow leopard, or a cloud leopard specifically. Oh, okay, this guy is a leopard cat. All right, so we have 3 different distinct versions of cats or felines. I like it.
No, I'm a leopard cat. Even though the name ends with cat, I got nothing to do with lily house cats. Meow.
Aren't they basically the same? Leopard cats are just as big as house cats after all.
Oh, please. I'm a heap bigger than some house cat. Putting me on the same level as a house cat is just humiliating.
That made him mad. That's besides the point. Senpai, you clearly didn't look like this before.
Nope, I've always looked like this. To most people, I'm no more than an ordinary student.
Huh. Which begs the question, I wonder what he looked like before we saw him like this.
But why can you suddenly see my real form? Also, those two behind you... they're so big.
I am a guardian tiger serving Mazu, and I have watched over Liao ever since he was a child. I believe you would describe me as his... childhood sweetheart, right? That's one way to put it. That's certainly how I will put it. More like a creepy stalker. Urukai, clouded leopard.
Yeah, he doesn't have many words. Liao, when did you start hanging with these spirits?
Just today! It all happened in the blink of an eye, and even you turned out to be one of them.
No, I came to visit you today because I need to ask you a favor.
Really? I never would have guessed.
Do you know how valuable your ability is, Liao? I know this is abrupt, but you're the only one I can rely on. You're my... Help me, old Liao Kenobi, you're my only hope.
Alright, so what do you need exactly?
I'm actually a guardian tiger of a small temple in Miaoli.
You a guardian tiger? Impossible.
Whatever, I know it's weird. You don't need to tell me.
I guess it's because he has a very small stature.
It may be rare to have a leopard cat as a guardian oh, well that too, I guess. But I am. If you still question me, go ask Fudegong and not me. After all, it's not like I signed up for this. Going back to the point, our temple is now being abandoned. If no one takes care of my temple, my Fudegong will... by then I'll be forced out, made to live like some stray cat. I don't want that to happen. So Liao, can you help me restore the temple, please? If you want any compensation, I'll do what you want.
The only reason why he's asking me is because I am technically a Jiagong or Jiadong.
Probably.
Wait, stray cat? I thought you weren't a cat.
That's not the point here.
You can't have him. Liao lives under my care. There's no reason for him to serve in any other temple. Then he hugs me, puts my head right in between his pecs, and is like, see this human? This is mine.
Also, my show is partially inspired by Trevor Henderson's art. Ooh, okay. Well, if you're gonna have any inspiration, it would be that one. Alright, so did we get any more glossary notes here? Lume, leopard cat, and fuegong. Okay. Lume, a common food in Taiwan. Oh, well, that's obvious. Lume is made by stewing ingredients like tofu, meatballs, vegetables, and varying other ingredients in soy sauce. Mmm, that sounds delicious, especially with the tofu and meatballs. Yummy. Alright, leopard cat. The leopard cat, Prionalarius bengalensis, that's an interesting name for it, is a small wild cat native to South and East Asia.
So he is a small cat.
He's a small cat. A leopard cat is about the same size as a domestic cat, but slenderer, with long legs and well-defined webs between its toes. That's a lot of information. Its small head is marked with 2 prominent dark stripes and a short, narrow white muzzle. People in Taiwan refer leopard cats as shihu, stone tiger. Stone tiger! I know a certain friend who would love that. Which means tiger residing between stones, so it's a tiger somehow. The leopard cat is currently listed as an endangered species in Taiwan with an estimated population below 500. Oh, that's sad. I really hope more come to fruition. So, technically a tiger, which means he is able to be a guardian. Okay, that's cool. That explains why he's a guardian. So, a Fudagong, Lord of Blessing and Virtue, also known as Tudagong, or Tuedagong, however you pronounce it. Lord of Soil and Ground is a deity who cares about the locals in Chinese folk religion and Taoism. We're getting into Taoism now, it seems. Some people consider his formal title as Fudazhenshen, right god of blessing and virtue, but commoners often call him grandfather, which reflects his close relationship with the common people. Oh, that's cute. That's nice. He's very in touch with the commoners, it seems. I love our giant, protective tiger sweetheart. He's nice. He's cute.
If he must, he may help you, but Liao still has to return home.
Wait, when did I ever decide to go home?
If you can help me. Liao, please. Can you lend me your hand? I beg you. I've gone through a lot to find you, and perhaps, for hundreds of years, no one else with your ability will appear. Let alone in time to save my temple.
So, your temple is in Miaoli, right? Well, as great as it sounds, reviving a temple is easier said than done.
Liao, go to Wutai. You can see, because of me.
Hey, Pingtung is still a lot further away.
Plead however you want, but it's Liao's power. He can do whatever he wishes with it. No me, no talk. All of you.
Just listen to me. All three of the big cats stopped, their eyes fixed on me. I don't want to go to Miaoli, Pingtung, or back home. I just want to study hard, dance, spend time with friends, graduate, and finally get a city job. I don't want to get involved with any of this. Please.
But Liao, you have a rare gift.
I never asked for it. You can't just force me to do what you want.
Liao, calm down. We can talk about it later.
I won't make any promises.
Well, you heard him. That's it for today. As for now, please leave. I stay.
Oh, he's... Okay, are we gonna have to get a bed for you, mister? Alright.
You can use the bed right next to me. In which I mean, you can use my bed. And, I can sleep there. And, my guardian tiger can also sleep there. And you know what? Shusher, you can move in with us too. Let's all sleep in the same bed together. Yay!
Nani?
Won't give up. You're quite stubborn one.
Then I'm staying too. Yay!
Uh-huh.
If he gets to stay, I do too. It's only fair. After all, whoever wins Liao over gets his help, right?
Wait, I never promised that.
In short, we're all uninvited, so Liao, wanna eat dinner together?
Disregarding my protest, Senpai makes himself at home, plopping himself down on my table, digging into his plastic bag and taking out the lo mein, ready to eat it like it's its own place. Please, stop bothering me! Unable to hold back, I shouted in frustration. Hey, quiet down! What time do you think it is? My neighbor's ground-shaking roar thunders through the walls. Crap. Liao, I should inform you that people cannot hear us talking. To them, it would be no different than you talking to yourself.
Now he tells us.
If you are excessively loud, they may end up believing you to be some lunatic. You don't have to tell me that part. Regardless, you can see how tiny my room is. All of you couldn't stay here even if you tried. There's no changing my mind on this, so please, can you all leave me alone? Even if you all are adorable beastmen, you can't... I let my secret out. Please don't. Oh my gosh, he called them adorable. Oh no, now his senpai is gonna know he's a furry. Liao, I don't know. Liao, I know what you want to say, but you may not give in just because of your unique taste. Furthermore, I am here, and I will not let them disturb you.
But Liao, even if you don't want to, you'll still see me at dance club tomorrow. There's no way you can just quit the club avoiding me, right?
He knows.
Damn it, Senpai's right.
I love going to dance club, and it means so much to me. There's no way I'd leave just to avoid him, and he knows it. Senpai, you're so cunning.
Not really.
That's not a compliment. I love that little, like,
Silly smirky face that he has right there. Alrighty, since Liao will see me anyways, it won't make a difference if I stay here.
that's not how it works. You can still go home, and I still can't fit this many people in my room.
That guardian tiger definitely is not going anywhere. And I don't see that leopard guy leaving anytime soon, right? It'd just be unfair if I didn't get to live with you too.
What do you mean by live with me? And other people can see you. What would people think if you suddenly started living here?
You could just say we're in a relationship.
I mean, that's what I was gonna say anyways. No way! Granted, with the club, it's no secret that me and Senpai are gay. Senpai himself is quite the charmer and cute to boot. His potential suitors alone could fit a whole classroom. Also, he's a furry, so you know, I'm into it. Still, I don't want to get into a relationship all of a sudden. It's not like I really have feelings for him or anything. It's not that I like him or anything, baka.
Well, there'll be no problem as long as we don't go to home together. We have different class schedules as well. Or you could even just tell people you're seeing me home. See? It'll be fine.
Even so, no way! Okay, let's go about this another way. If this leopard guy leaves, Senpai wouldn't have a reason to stay. Let's ask him instead. And we are really trying to work to get these guys out of here. Mr. Clouded Leopard, do you really have to stay? Could you please? I stay. I stay. Can you please listen to me? I will not leave you to anyone else. I can tell I'm blushing right now. Does this guy even know what he's saying? How'd he get so fluent all of a sudden? And so romantic, too. It's just that at the moment, no matter what, I can't fit all three of you in this room. Not a problem. Of course it's a problem!
Liao, did you forget? They're spirits. They don't need to take up any real space. Even if you can feel them, it's not like they're gonna get crowded. They could just float in the air or even stay inside the desk or something.
There's no way I will stay inside a desk. I am a god after all. I have my pride. You're going in the desk. It's either the desk or the sock. You pick, Guardian. Why do you want to stay? Why do you want them to stay?
So I have a reason to stay with you.
Senpai, you have no shame. I like Senpai. Okay, Shusher is basically me personality-wise.
Not really.
This is basically just how I interact with my friends Miles and Scar all the time. Again, that's not a compliment.
I just want to stay with you. Liao, please don't be mean to me. I came all the way to visit you. If you're still unsatisfied, it's not like I can't compensate you with my body.
You don't have to do that. I don't care. Regardless, I'm exhausted and actually need to take a shower. I'll deal with this later.
Oh boy!
Enough is enough. I rush into the bathroom, slam the door, and turn on the shower. Now you see, if there was like a not safe for work version of this game, this is probably where we get some sort of like scene. What's wrong with these guys? I mean, beastmen are cute, but to have a bunch of them pop into my life all at once, it's just too much for me to deal with right now. Trying to calm myself, once again I close my eyes for a moment. The warm water flows over me, consoling my mind and soothing my drained body. I can't say I haven't thought about it before, about beastmen being real, about having one close to me. Who would have thought? Perhaps somewhere out there, even if only for a day, someone would do just about anything to be me right now. You have no idea, buddy. But things are never that easy. Putting the two that want my help aside, that guardian tiger, has he really been with me since I was born? I have no reason to not believe him, but if I did keep him around, would I ever be truly free from my family? Oh. Seems like our character Liao has family issues. Interesting. The whole reason I came to Taipei, the whole reason I started college was to get away from all them. Dancing is just a big waste of time to them. If I went back home now... Ugh, come on, what year is this? Who wants to be in Jitong? Or who wants to be a Jitong? Now that I think about it, the other two options aren't much better. Restoring Senpai's temple means being in charge of it. Otherwise, how would you draw people in? Knocking on a door with a fancy pamphlet asking, "Do you want to take a moment to talk about our lord and tigers?" Again, if you go to a furry convention, there's probably going to be a lot of people that will accept that. And then there's the other one asking me to move to Wutai. Sure, it's not as stable as being some temple priest, but the thought of living by myself in some tribe in rural Pingtun? I have things I want to do in my life. I want to help them. But it's not like I can just up and agree to change my life for these guys. No, I have to get rid of them, by any means necessary, even if they are adorable beastmen. With the warm water having helped clear my thoughts, I finally decide to kick them out. But when I get out of the shower, I realize I've made a massive mistake. Forgot to bring a change of clothes. Normally, being the only one in the apartment, I can just walk out naked and get them whenever I want. But right now, with 3 of them waiting in my room, that is no longer an option. That tiger may have seen my naked body before, but I can't say the same about the other 2. I briefly consider the clothes I wore today. They're all damp and sweaty. I just had a shower, so no thanks. How am I gonna do this? Senpai? Without any other options, I shouted through the door for help.
Now, you okay?
Yeah, just forgot to bring some clothes in. Can you go grab them for me? Honestly, just grab anything from my closet. I'll sort it all out from there.
Closet? Let me see. Where is it?
I wait for a while, but Senpai doesn't respond. All I can hear is him vaguely humming a line. By the way, I'm going to tell you something. I'm going to tell you some EM quotes. I am Kagiro ero sum. I think, therefore I am. Yes, I actually do know about that. Latin, if I remember correctly. I wait for a while. Senpai, you found it yet?
No, can't find it. How could you not find it? There's only one closet in my room.
I really can't find it, Liao. Why don't you just come out? We're all guys here. We'd only end up seeing a glimpse at most.
Oh my gosh, he is playing fucking hard to get. That is hilarious. I'm being called. 1 second. I shall be right back.
Okay, I'm back. Just needed to take care of some chicken we're making for dinner. Alright, this is gonna be entertaining.
I really can't find it, Liao. Why don't you just come out? We're all guys here. We'd only end up seeing a glimpse at most.
Seriously, this fucking senpai. Sure is literally just me. I tease my friends all the fucking time, especially Scar. Like, I tease them, I poke at them, I occasionally jokingly flirt with them. This is like 100% me right now, and I'm loving this.
There's no way he can't find it. He's absolutely messing with me. Senpai, stop teasing me, please. I just need you to bring some clothes.
Well, Liao, I can't really find anything at all, but maybe if you agree to let me stay, I'll have more time to take a careful look around.
Damn it, I know you're doing this on purpose, Senpai.
What? Nah, I was just saying, since you have to wait anyway, why don't you just think about...
Hey, what are you doing? I'm only messing with him.
I'll help him in a second.
The Guardian probably smacked him.
Huh? What's going on?
Oh no! The leopard just like came in. I stand around thoroughly confused as the bathroom door opens suddenly, revealing Leopard holding a pair of my shorts. What? I thought the door was locked. I hid behind it quickly, carefully taking the shorts from the leopard without exposing any of my bare skin to the 3 big cats in the other room. Dot. He doesn't care. After handing me my shorts, he leaves. I shut the door firmly behind him and slump against it, my heart pounding as I slid to the floor. Didn't he just see my naked body? Who the heck would just fling the bathroom door wide open to pass clothes to someone inside? Wouldn't it render the whole bring me my clothes because I can't go out thing utterly pointless? He's kind of special, okay? He doesn't really know these types of commodities that people in the city do. He's an aborigine, after all.
Seeing me didn't even faze him in the slightest. Is it because he's a spirit and doesn't care? Seems plausible.
I mean, I'm a spirit and I definitely care about people being naked.
Well, even if he was a bit forward about it, at least he got me out of that situation. I look at my shorts haplessly. No shirt, but that will have to do. Better than going out naked, I guess. I put on the shorts and head out of the bathroom.
Sorry, Liao. I was just joking about all that. I was just about to get your clothes for you.
Sure. Ignoring Senpai, I take a shirt from the closet. Usually only wear shorts in here, but naturally I couldn't do so in front of them.
Oh, yeah. Usually being like half naked or naked in your own apartment. That's fair.
I can't do that because I live with other people. But if I could, I would.
Leo, are you angry at me? I'm sorry, I didn't...
Not really, just tired. I was already exhausted when I came back, not to mention all the trouble you three gave me. I could really use some sleep now.
Hey, but you still haven't had any food yet.
Senpai raises his half-eaten bowl of stew. He really wants me to use the same pair of chopsticks? That's like an indirect kiss. I don't really care for it at the moment.
Oh, but I bought it for you.
Enough! Will you just let the boy sleep? Quit annoying him and he will kick you out for real. Dut dut dut.
Aw, I got it. Then Liao, why don't we sleep together? Unlike them, I do have a physical body that can't float around in the air.
Senpai, I still don't know what's going on with you. Before I awakened, you were just an ordinary guy. Now all of a sudden you're like this. Is that really a problem? As we've established, you like cat boys.
Well, as you said, it was caused by your awakening. After all, I'm just possessing Yan Shu Shura right now.
What? He's possessing. Oh, okay, so we have a god who's possessing someone. That's why he's like this.
No wonder I found your scent strange.
So you're not actually Yan Shu Shura, Senpai?
You could say that I'm not. However, for a lack of a better term, I am him in every way from his personality to his memories. There's no need to treat me any differently from how you would treat him.
What about the real Shusher?
When I leave, I'll return his body to him. Don't worry, I've done everything he would have done, and at most, he'll only have vague memories of what's happened.
So you're only giving him back his body only when you want to? Isn't that some kind of conscious kidnapping? Consciousness kidnapping. It is! But like, I guess he signed up for it considering he's a Jiedong.
Don't get me wrong, I didn't mean it like that, but if it makes you more willing to help, I don't mind keeping this body.
I can't help but bury my hand into my face. He couldn't have missed my point any further if he tried. Well, I suppose I could let you use the bed, but are the other two really okay with it? I mean, floating in the air doesn't seem very comfortable. Even though I don't want them to stay, the warm host inside of me can't simply leave my guests with nowhere to sleep.
Dut dut dut.
Stares at the bed intensely.
That won't do, Liao. I usually sleep on the bed, and there's no way I will relinquish it to you. You are a mere kitten. There should be enough space for you to sleep in the corridor.
Wait, excuse me. You sleep on the bed with me?
Hey, what do you mean by kitten? And I'm the only one who has a body. Doesn't matter where you sleep. If I sleep out there, I'll just catch a cold.
Then I see no reason why you should stay here for the night.
Oh, Liao, won't you stand up for me, please?
Why would I have to stand up for him? Wait, didn't the tiger just say something odd? About what you were saying, Tiger, so you usually sleep with me?
Of course.
Wait a minute, since when has this been happening?
Well, ever since you came to Taipei.
So, even though I couldn't see it before, this whole time I've been sleeping in the same bed as a big tiger man? Should I be happy?
In short, I sleep with Liao every night. There's no reason for me to give either of you that spot. Fend for yourselves.
But you don't even need a bed. Please let me sleep with you, Liao.
Dut dut dut.
Stares at the bed intensely. He really wants that bed. Oh my gosh, I could actually choose? Okay, this is a good opportunity for me to actually save. Alright, and I can hear my dog in the background. Wow, okay. Do we have any more terms? Nope, okay. So, this is a big decision. Who am I gonna have sleep with me? Now, any other streamer would probably leave this to the chat, but considering this is a blind playthrough, I don't know. Let's Let's do this. Let's do something interesting when it comes to choices in this game. I'm gonna ask you guys what you would choose, and then I'm gonna make my own decision, just because I want to see other people's opinions and like how they would process this game. Now, Guardian Tiger obviously has slept with us the entire time. He's basically like family in a way. He's guarded us throughout our entire life and has basically watched us our entire life. Our character may call him a stalker, but I don't necessarily think that. Clouded Leopard is, if you like the quiet, sort of nonchalant types, he's definitely very attractive. I wouldn't mind giving him what he wants. He would probably end up being a little more open to communication if we gave him what he wanted. And then there's Shusher, who's like basically the Nekojishi version of me personality-wise. So why can't I just say all of the above? Oh man. I kinda want to give it to Clouded Leopard. As much as I love Shusher as a character, I kinda want to see what would happen if we give Clouded Leopard some sort of like up, you know? Like, give him something. I'm curious. I'm genuinely curious. Let's do it. Well, Leopard's my guest. I can't exactly let him go without somewhere to sleep. It was a smile! He gave us a tiny little smile. I'd say that's worth it.
Look, why him? I'm also your guest, you know?
You're not exactly my guest at this point, Senpai.
Why not? I came to you just like him, right? So... that means I'm more than just a guest, right? Liao thinks of me as family.
Not at all! But seriously, Mr. Leopard here took a long trip to get here. It'd be rude not to make him comfortable. I like how we're calling him Mr. Leopard too. Sorry, Senpai.
If you say so. Anyway, I'm happy to grovel on the floor if Liao can help me rejuvenate my tempo.
Kiss, kiss. Kiss on the leg. You're free to get lost.
That's so mean.
If you do this for me, I'll get you a quilt.
How about one on your bed?
Gross. Just take it. I take the quilt out of the wardrobe and lay it out on the floor for him. Eventually, after making a fuss, Senpai gives up and starts making his futon. My room isn't as big, or that big. The only free space is near the door. Basically, that means I'll have to step over his bed if I want to get out.
Liao, if I sleep here, I'll block the door.
So it seems. It really isn't anywhere else, though.
Alright, just don't harass me in the middle of the night. Unless you want to.
As if I would.
I don't mind if you do during the day, though.
Okay. Do I have to say it twice? Man, I really should have invited Miles to this. He would have been like, yeah, this is totally you, Spirit. Ignoring Senpai's teasing, I sit on the bed. ... Leopard turned his head to me. Suddenly I feel really embarrassed. I did offer him the bed out of courtesy, but is he okay with it? Not to mention, this is my first time sleeping with somebody else. While I'm lost in thoughts, he approaches the bed, picks up his quilt, and curls up in a heap onto my bed. He definitely doesn't feel embarrassed, just like when he opened the door to my bathroom. Maybe he doesn't feel these things because he's a god. That could be it. I wonder if I should go turn off the light when Senpai suddenly called out to me. Or, I'm wondering if I should go turn off the lights when Senpai suddenly called out to me.
Liao, you didn't even eat any food. You sure you don't want some? It's pretty good.
Senpai, you'll get fat if you eat too much before bed. You know.
I couldn't care less. It's not like you're fat, so why not?
I just want to sleep. Do I look like I have the energy to eat?
I bought it for you.
Hey, kitten. That's enough. Stop bothering Liao. That's enough, Liao, but don't overdo. He basically becomes Lubu.
Hey, I didn't mean it like that.
Enough! Liao needs rest. If you prevent him from sleeping, I'll kick you out. Understand?
Okay.
Seems like he's in a foul mood. It's not like a guardian tiger like him needs to sleep. But he's probably grumpy over not getting the bed. Oh, most likely.
Hey, Scar! I'm playing a furry visual novel game. I kinda had a feeling that you would enjoy this.
I turn out the lights, feeling a pang of guilt as I lay down in my bed. Yeah, that's definitely an Apple PC.
Oh, he has his, like, plug device on the desk. That's a weird place to put it.
I usually have it underneath my desk.
I pull up the quilt and try to find space for myself. The bed is small for the both of us.
Also, by the way, tell me if the music is too loud for the game. I don't want it to be louder than my voice.
We're so close, I can even feel his body temperature. Why would a god give off heat? His body isn't real, right? Could it just be some kind of illusion? Like, I can touch him? I gently move myself, pulling up the quilt quite a bit. Despite my curiosity, I try to be respectful and not get too close to him. How should I sleep? I mean, I usually sprawl all over my bed.
What if I kick him during the night? This is basically me whenever I'm sleeping, like, right next to my dog. I always have a fear that I'll just kick him off the bed.
Trying to keep my distance, I move back a bit, but suddenly Leopard moves his arms to grab me tight. He pulls me towards him with his strong grip. What just happened? I didn't think he'd be that assertive. I turn my head to look at him. He stares back with that stony look on his face. ... Something isn't right. I turn back around to find my body actually partially hanging off my bed. If he didn't catch me, I would have definitely fallen.
Oh. You almost rolled off of bed, you dipshit.
How stupid can I be? I almost just fell out of my own damn bed. Thanks. ... He pulls me back into the bed. Once I'm safe, he relaxes and closes his eyes. I tried to relax as well. His arms are still holding me, and I don't want to risk falling by moving back again. So I have no other option but to lie in his arms, feeling his warmth and his heartbeat. Could this really not be an illusion after all? It feels pretty good to get this close with his fuzzy body. How can I sleep like this? It's my first time sharing a bed with someone else. Although sleeping with a god sounds awesome, Leopard doesn't exactly feel that spiritual. Fur on his arm feels soft and gentle, and his body radiates heat. I can even hear his soft breathing. It's too hard to ignore.
Sadly, there's no way I'll be able to sleep like this, even though I'm really exhausted. All this thinking is keeping me awake. Yeah, keeping him awake with a certain something, if you know what I mean.
Excuse me, Mr. Leopard. He doesn't reply, but nods slightly. Are you still awake? I'm very sorry to bother you, but can I ask a few questions? Why did you come to find me?
Coincidence.
Coincidence? Huh. So you just happened to find me?
Yes.
But you saw me at the show. Why didn't you talk to me then?
Probably because he couldn't.
Spirits went home. I sent spirits home.
Sent spirits home? You mean you went to Pingtun and came back?
Again, he moves slightly. I guess that's a yes.
How did you manage to get there so quickly?
Spirit paths.
Oh yeah, you know the paths I take every single day to get to my destination? Yeah, that's called a spirit path. The destination that Scar takes to get to work is called a Scar path, and the destination that Druid takes is non-existent because he never leaves home. Kidding, Druid. Sorry, I don't know if you're watching this. Younger lightning being booty. I kind of had a feeling you would equate Leopard to lightning. Yeah, Leopard is definitely your character Lightning Scar, and Shusha, our senpai, who's basically the tiny overactive cat who's super flirtatious, is me. Yeah, you think it was Scar? No, it's me.
Spirit paths, huh? I thought those were just made up by the Japanese, so they're actually real? So, am I able to use these spirit paths?
Yes, with me.
Sounds like I can use them as long as he's around. With that, we'd get to Ping Tun in a flash. But I still don't want to go. After all, getting there isn't the problem. So why do you need me? Do you need someone to, be your oracle? I think it would be hard for him to explain. Judging by his poor Mandarin, asking complex questions won't get me anywhere. Oh, okay, so they're speaking Mandarin, got it. Is your village not doing well? Is it bad? Are people not listening to their gods? Discarding their traditions? Destroying the forest? He nods slowly. Aww. Okay, I get the picture. But what can I do? I don't think they'll trust a Han outsider. Not to mention my family worships Mazu.
There's a way. Should be.
He doesn't seem very confident. That doesn't mean I'm not willing to help you. Even with the spirit paths, it's a big commitment. I have my own life, and I don't want to spend it in the mountains of Pingtun. Aww. I feel pretty embarrassed refusing him. It's the only reason he came here after all. It's just that living with an aboriginal tribe isn't an option to me.
I understand.
Yeah?
Think of you. I will.
Do you really understand what I said? He didn't reply. He's either not sure, or maybe he doesn't know how to express it. I really don't know what he's thinking. It's probably not worth trying to ask. All this talk has got me feeling tired anyway. I can't hold out anymore. I need to sleep.
Good night.
Oh, that little smile. You know what? I'm actually glad that I invited him to bed. He's probably the best option out of all of them. Good night. Then again, I could go back and actually see what the others are gonna say. Nah, we're going with our choices. He said nothing before letting me go to bed. I couldn't help but think about the last expression he had on his face as I closed my eyes. Aww. Oh my gosh, that is a cute loading screen. This is Lightning, younger Lightning being moody. Says Lightning can talk to ghosts and be spiritual. I turned myself over unconsciously. It's a cold morning. Before opening my eyes, I try to gather my warmth, curling the bed sheets around me and pushing my body back towards the wall. However, instead of the wall, I felt something soft. I try to push it away, but it pushes back against me. Cold breeze blows in. I try to stop it from going under the quilt, but it gets stuck somehow. I give the quilt a few hard tugs and finally get it around me. Alright, finally. Wait, why did I have to pull so hard? ... Leopard stares at me, sitting blanketless on my... Oh, he has no blanket! Ah! I'm so surprised I throw myself backwards, nearly falling off the bed as Leopard catches me again, saving me from my untimely fall. Oh, so romantic. Well, sorry. Half my body hanging off the bed while the other half is held in place by Leopard's arm. It's a strange, uncomfortable position.
Huh? Liao, what's all the fuss?
Senpai sits up in his bed, looking sleepily. It seems he just woke up, or I woke him up.
What are you guys doing? You're so lovey-dovey. Hell, what time is it?
Senpai starts to look for his phone, while I break loose from the clouded leopard's grasp.
Good morning.
Good morning.
Morning, Liao.
Senpai, you're... I was beginning to wonder if Senpai ended up finding his phone, but he just went back to sleep again. He sprawled out, lying on the floor with his blankets tossed to the side. Damn, he's gonna get a cold like that. I go over to grab Senpai's quilt and throw it over his body. When I turn around, I see Tiger staring at me. Oh, he's still mad about not sleeping in the bed with me. Morning. I should be nice and wish him a good morning, but the way he looks at me, I'm too embarrassed. Did I do something wrong? Well, yeah, you didn't invite him to his bed, which he's been sleeping for the past, year or so.
Liao, you're so gullible.
What?
Are you sure you want these two to stay?
So, the vibe that I'm getting from the tiger is that he's incredibly clingy and very protective of me. The big, strong, buff guardian tiger is really protective of me. I like that. I mean, I can't exactly throw my senpai out while he's sleeping. I know it's a lot of trouble, though, but it's what I have to do. As for the other one, I was about to ask about Leopard's opinion to be polite, but he speaks before I do.
I stay.
As I guessed. As you can see, I can't throw either of them out right now anyway. Might as well leave them be.
You really do have no sense of urgency, Liao.
Tiger lets out a sigh.
Seems that I must look out for you still. I wouldn't be surprised if that aborigine tried something ridiculous. Won't do.
Which one are you referring to? The giant tiger or the little cat?
I'll be sure to keep an eye on you.
Now, Liao, you woke up much later than usual. Did you not sleep well? I mean, I was totally exhausted yesterday. At least I'm a lot better this morning. Look at my phone, it's just past 10. I mean, it's later than I would usually wake up, but my Monday mornings are free anyway. Oh, 10. I mean, my classes are in the afternoon anyways, and campus is just around the corner. I could make it if I left half an hour before. So what should I do? Usually I would just surf the internet, but with everyone here... Usually I would just surf the internet and jack it off, but with everyone here... Jacking party? Speaking of doing things, I'm pretty hungry right now. I should probably wait until Senpai's up though. He'd want food as well. And then he never wakes up. I decided to just use my computer to pass the time, turning it on and opening up my social media pages. Wait, something feels strange. Everyone is just staring. Honestly, Scar is both, to be honest. Tiny, hyperactive little squeaker. And the giant, over-obsessive Bara. Yeah, I can agree with that. Tiger and Leopard are standing right behind me, peeking at my screen furtively. Excuse me, what are you two doing?
What? This is what I usually do.
Spying on me while I use the computer? Snooping as usual, I see.
Correct.
Could you stop, please? It makes me uncomfortable.
Uncomfortable? How so?
I mean, it's strange to have someone watching you.
Strange. But I do watch you all the time. Like I said, I know all the files on your computer.
Even then, it's a bit different when I actually know you're doing it. Not that that means I don't mind that he did it before. Don't they understand that I have a right to privacy? Granted, I am really in a position to discuss my privacy with gods. Or am I in a yeah. How can I relax while being watched? Sorry, but could you two just move away while I'm using my computer?
That's fine. I just want to keep an eye on you. I'm not the only one living with you now. Is it that you don't want others to know what you're doing, or that you don't feel comfortable being watched?
Yeah, I was about to say, well, both.
Oh, if that's the case, I'll go get myself a book then.
Tiger walks over to my bookshelf, picking out a book just like normal. Then I notice something strange. The book is simultaneously still on the shelf and in his hand. How did he do that? Never mind, it's not important to me. Meanwhile, Leopard seems to have left the room of his own volition. Okay, well, I guess I'm free now. I mean, there's still some stuff I can't open because the other two are sticking around, but I can work with this. Yeah, he can't open his porn stash. With nothing else to do, I spend my time on the internet until 12. Senpai, it's time to get up.
Liao, morning. What time is it?
It's afternoon. Do you always have to get up this late?
It's pretty normal for me. Hard to change.
Oh, so that's how you waste your life away.
You'll understand more later in college.
We're already in college. He doesn't really care, does he?
People say the further you get in college, the less you care about it. Surely the code of honor my senpai lives by. Anyways, get up and have lunch, otherwise we're gonna miss class.
Yeah, alright. Let me wash my face first.
Senpai slides out of bed and meanders his way to the bathroom. Hey senpai, what are your plans for this afternoon?
This afternoon? I'll just go to school with you.
Senpai barely audible over the running water. Yeah, the music is barely audible for me. So, when do you finish your classes?
Classes? I don't have any today.
Then why are you coming to school with me?
So I can stay with you, obviously. I wanna watch you. Nani? Come on, when a couple moves in together, the least they can do is go to school together.
Stop messing with me, senpai. This isn't some cheesy romance manga, you know.
This isn't like one of my Japanese animes.
Senpai leaves the bathroom, wiping his face dry with my towel. Yes, my towel.
This is the one that I used to wash my pirates.
Oh boy.
Sniffs it. Sorry, that's a meme. That's a meme.
Well, take it easy. Anyway, I can't lock myself in your room all day long, and I don't have a key, so why don't we just go to school together? Wink.
Why can't he just go home?
Senpai, I think it's best you just go home. You don't even have clothes or anything with you, right?
Yep, I'm just gonna grab what I needed to and bring it over tonight.
Senpai, why are you insisting so hard on this?
Like I said yesterday, I'm not about to lose to these two. So I'm with you no matter what.
Whatever, be my guest. So, what about lunch?
Of course, I'd love to dine with you, Liao.
I was just thinking about getting a sandwich.
What? Come on, Liao. Don't just get a sandwich. There's no romantic atmosphere to that at all.
We're not even a couple. I love how so forward he is about this. Why is this all you care about? I let out a deep sigh. Okay, I'll just grab something to eat before class. If you want a proper lunch, just go and get it now. I'll wait and keep the door open for you.
You're not gonna eat with me. I'd rather not eat at all.
Come on, unlike the others, you have a real body. You need to eat something.
I'll just grab something as well then. I just woke up. I'm not that hungry anyway.
Sure, you're free to do whatever you want.
Yep, I'll handle myself. Don't you worry about a thing.
Senpai sits back on the mattress, pulls up his quills to cover his legs, and starts playing with his phone. Alright, now that's all sorted. I Leggett. Okay, I think that might just be a mistype. I get back on my computer, messing about online until it's time to head to class.
Hey Liao, we should leave now.
Alright, ready. I close up my computer and then pick up my backpack, phone, and keys. Alright, I'm heading out. Tiger, look after the house while I'm gone. Wait, Liao, I'll go with you. What? You mean you want to come to class with me? For what reason? To protect you. Really, it's school. You don't need any protection. I disagree. I'll be worried if you go alone. There's no way I can trust that kitten. And that aborigine... Oh, oops. That aborigine will absolutely follow you as well.
What's with you calling me a kid?
Wait, are you going with class with me, Mr. Leopard? He silently nods in response. So you guys are all coming to class with me. I look at the three cats up and down. They all turn to look at each other. Then they nod together. Why?
I'm not going to let out the opportunity to go to school with you.
Need to follow you. I have no reason to let these suspicious guys get close to you. I'm absolutely coming. In more ways than one. Putting your reasons aside, Tiger, didn't you say that you can't be too far from the statue? Oh, I'll be fine as long as I'm around a strong worshiper such as yourself. It'd be shameful if I couldn't protect my jeton at the very least.
God, what kind of situation am I even in?
No idea. Maybe it's karma.
Karma for what? Really? My karma must be pretty crap if I can't even get some peace and quiet at school. I mean, it's not that bad to be around 3 beastmen, but where's my freedom? Where's my right to privacy?
Liao, you just need to get used to it. I've always gone with you. You just couldn't see me. Perhaps try pretending I'm not there.
It's not that easy. How do you expect me to deal with these two?
You don't see me.
I just want to go to class with Liao. I have a right to go as an actual college student.
That's not the point, senpai.
I can walk with you to school. Then we can talk together. I can even do your class notes. I'll even do whatever you want, Liao.
I can't deny his enthusiasm. You really are cunning.
So I take that as a yes. Give in to your inner desires.
What? Alright, you can come if you want, but not like you got anything better to do. Just no funny stuff, got it? Yay, we get to bring all of our furries to school. I get my things and open the door, letting the others out before I locked it behind them. Well, this is enjoyable. Before we continue though, save. We have a lot of save files. Let's go with this one. There we go. Any new glossary stuff that we got? Spirit paths. Okay, we seem to have learned some new things. Spirit path. This is something that I really like about this game. The fact that it has a lot of lore seeped in with Chinese mythology. This is actual stuff, and I very much appreciate it. Spirit paths are paths that usually traveled by spirits. In Nekojishi, these paths are shortcuts for spirits to move from one place to another quickly. On the way, I go with Senpai to get some sandwiches and soy milk for lunch. Then we made it to our first lecture. Just as he wanted, Senpai sits in on my lesson. Granted, it's not his subject and he has no reason to be here. Thankfully, there's a lot of people here today, so he won't be noticed. I sit in my usual spot in the middle of the classroom while Senpai sits right next to me. Then so do Tiger and Leopard. Do they really need their own seats, though? Yes, go to the restroom and get freaky. You missed the best part, Scar. My character was taking a shower and he forgot to get new spare clothes to dress into, and so he asked his senpai to get some clothes from the closet, and the senpai was just teasing him the entire time, like,
I can't find the clothes. Maybe you should come out here and find them yourself, unless you will agree to the thing that I asked you to do for me.
And then it escalated to the point where Leopard just barged into the bathroom, nonchalant, no emotion whatsoever, because he's the stone cold standoffish one, and just gives us the shorts and then leaves. My gaze turns to them. Tiger looks calm and used to it, but Leopard's on edge. Ever since we got onto the campus, he's been looking at pretty much everything as if he's in some crazy new world. I mean, he comes from a tribe, so I'm going to assume that he's not used to this type of stuff. Even after we took our seats, he's still at it. How different is his hometown anyway? Although I'm curious, he hasn't spoken a word, so I ignore him for now and get ready for class. Class begins. I start to take notes while Senpai plays with his phone. All goes as expected. Well, except for Leopard, who to my surprise is leaning over onto my desk to see what I'm writing. It's a little weird having someone reading over my shoulder like this. I mean, unlike earlier this morning on the computer, I don't mind him watching.
Hey, Aborigine, stop disturbing Liao. Not disturbing. Then keep some distance. You're distracting him from his studies, you know.
It is a little distracting to have a big cat face right next to your notes, but I don't mind. Leopard moves his head away from my desk.
And you shouldn't just hang around here like some peasant. Do you know how bothersome you are? Oh no, the ladies are fighting. If you want to stay, stay, but stop disturbing others. It's just pathetic. Sorry, we're just checking something out. Not disturbing. Han God asked for trouble. I ask for trouble, you say? You're full of trouble yourself, breaking into other people's lives and not being aware of it. I don't mind if you insist on staying, but you could at least be considered. Take a seat and keep yourself away from Liao as far as possible. I just realized that I've essentially devolved into using a sort of toned-down version of the Tadakatsu Honda voice for the Guardian Tiger, which, you know what, really does fit for him. Han God's words, not listening.
What? Are they seriously going to argue over this? I look at Senpai. He just glances over at Tiger and Leopard before returning to his phone.
Right, I am a Han God, and I am the protector of Liao. If you want Liao's help, you best listen to me. It's basic manners. Han God asks for trouble, not listening. Now I am asking for trouble. If you...
Knock it off! I'm in class, you two!
Uh-oh. Oh, crap.
I just realized that I shouted that aloud in a class where no one else knows what the hell I'm going on about. How embarrassing. Expectedly, everyone in the room stares at me.
Sir, what are you going on about?
No, it was nothing. I'm sorry. I was just daydreaming. I quietly tried to muster my defense. Don't doze off in my class. If you want to sleep, you shouldn't be here. This is your last chance, understood?
Yes, understood.
Damn it, I'm completely lost with my notes now. Those two cats.
Leo, I'm sorry. I'm not used to the Aborigine, and I forgot you could hear us. But like I said before, others won't hear us. There may be many situations like this from now on, so you should get accustomed to it.
Yeah, I realize that now. I just need some time to get accustomed to this, and you're no place to criticize me. I feel ashamed and angry as I bury my face into my arms. I can't even listen to the class at this point. Those two troublemakers remain silent from then onwards, which isn't much help now that the entire class has their eyes on me. Afterwards, I have to drag myself out of class. At least Senpai gives me a reassuring pat on the shoulder.
You alright, Leo? That really could have gone better.
100%, buddy. It really could have. What the hell was I thinking?
Sorry. Don't you even say that.
It's alright. You don't have to. I just remembered I'm talking to nothing again. Thankfully, this time I'm walking in the corridor, and it looks like I'm just talking to Senpai.
Yeah, he has to remember. Liao, why do you keep covering for the Aborigine?
Could you stop calling him Aborigine? It's really not appropriate these days. Oh, wow, is that not a word I should be saying? Okay, just definitely be careful with that. I make sure to speak quietly, pretending that I'm only talking to Senpai. There's no need to play the race card now, and he didn't really bother me to begin with, so don't just lay the blame on him.
Firstly, he called me a Han God. Secondly, Aborigine is a proper noun. It's not like I've been calling him a barbarian.
Yeah, that would definitely be racist. It's not your words, it's your attitude.
Oh, it's not what you said, it's the way you said it. So you mean I shouldn't hate him?
Yes?
I can't do that.
Alright, sure. You're a guardian tiger from a high temple. But why be so strict? I mean, I'm a Han God as well, but Likulao doesn't bother me. Likulao?
You are not nearly qualified to argue with me, you kitten.
Hey, don't call me kitten.
Listen here, you bitch. You're not gonna talk to Lightning and get the fuck out of bug-ass cat. Gets thrown across the class. Yeah, that's basically what you would do. Honestly, Scar, if you were in Liao's position and you could talk to supernatural beings that no one else could see, you'd probably be kicked out of multiple classes by this point.
I leave them alone and walk to my next class. At least they somehow managed to stop arguing during my next class. Finally, I have some peace.
Senpai's full attention is now on his phone, but my notes are severely lacking. I see some of the same people from my class looking at me. Embarrassed. I can't help but try to huddle away from their eyes, knowing full well I won't be able to escape until class is over. Thankfully, it's not long before the lesson ends and I can finally rest my uneasy soul. Just as soon as I step outside, Senpai comes around in front of me and blocks my way dramatically. So I guess we can see him as a cat, but the others can't. Alright. Because he's still a human to them.
Liao, let's get dinner together. We already missed our chance at lunch, so we had to get something nice.
Alright. What do you want?
A big hot pot of your steamy hot buns.
Senpai, are you forgetting that we have club practice today?
Even when we have practice, we still have to eat.
We're in the dance club, and no matter how you look at it, it's not a great idea to dance on a full stomach, 100%. And that's not the issue. For starters, a hot pot would be way too filling, and secondly, we wouldn't have time to eat one to begin with. Sorry, Senpai, there's no way I'm dancing after eating that much food.
It's such a great chance to dine with you, Liao.
It's alright, we have lots of chances. Don't need to hurry.
I just thought, alright. You better keep your word.
I will. So for now, how about we just get off to the cafeteria?
Yeah. Yeah.
Ooh, what a fancy cafeteria for a college. I've only been to a community college and
Never this fancy.
We move to the cafeteria and find a table of 4. It's kind of a waste, even though there's technically 4 of us. After securing a table, Senpai and I go to get food. I guess Leopard's never been to a cafeteria, so he comes too. Are we just going to ignore the fact that Shu Shi just said Likulao? Okay, I guess we're just going to ignore that. Tiger, on the other hand, follows Leopard, probably just wanting to keep an eye on him. Our college has a super huge cafeteria. They have everything. Bentos, noodles, meat, hamburgers, desserts, even a drink bar. You could probably find whatever you want. Since we don't have much time, I go for something simple. Chicken thigh rice. I'll be right back. I am being called. 1 second, everybody. Alright, apparently dinner is ready. Nice. Oh, we've been going for 2 hours. I'm actually having a lot of fun reading this. See, I was worried when I stated I was going to play a visual novel game, because these games can be very long and very taxing to read through, but for the most part, I've been having lots of fun. It helps that this is something that I genuinely enjoy, you know, furries and all that. Alright, let's continue with what we were doing. Senpai, oh wait, since we don't have much, I'll go for a chicken thigh rice.
Ooh, speaking of which, we're eating rice tonight, so that's good.
Senpai ends up getting himself pork rib noodles and, well, an extra large soft drink. Oh wow, he's a big eater. Again, Senpai is literally just me.
He's basically spirit, and I approve.
I used to be in the Job Corps. When I get done eating sometimes 2 plates of food, I would go ahead and play basketball. I would end up working that food off and I'd be hungry again. That is a good way to do it, but I think the reason why he stated it's not good to do dance club on a full stomach is because you probably get a stomach ache if you ate too much. Especially with the type of food that Shu Shi was offering. A giant pot. Pork ribs. Nice. Senpai, are you really going to drink that much before practice?
I thought it was only recitation today.
Really?
Or, right? Let me reread that. I thought it was only recitation today, right?
Right, we're not supposed to have a full club practice today. There's only a recitation for the show yesterday. It should be over in a couple minutes. But you never know, so I'm not about to stuff myself. When I try to argue further with Senpai, Tiger comes back from the stalls.
Liao, what is it? Or what is that?
A hamburger? It's just a hamburger. You know, like meat, salad, and sauce, between 2 sesame seed buns. There should be a picture over there on the menu.
Does seem that they have many meats available.
Oh yeah, mostly pork or beef or chicken though.
What? You don't even know what a hamburger is? What rock did you live under?
I mean, he was trapped in a statue for this entire time.
My worshippers don't use them as sacrifice.
Oh right, we established that if I remember correctly, leopard cats, or what was it? It was guardian tigers, right? Yeah, guardian tigers love Kentucky Fried Chicken. I don't know if this is legit or not, like if this is actual Chinese history, but yeah, apparently guardian tigers are usually given Kentucky Fried Chicken as an offering, as opposed to raw meat, which is what was usually given to them in practices like this. So I guess he's eating Kentucky Fried Chicken at the very least. Traditionally speaking, he's right to not have seen one.
Yeah, so I guess with your family, that means you won't have had any before coming here then.
Hey, it's not like I live under a rock too. I love hamburgers. I even have egg burgers for breakfast all the time.
Egg burgers? So that's the same thing.
Well, kinda. It's meat between 2 buns, but with a fried egg. Oh my gosh. Egg burgers are so delicious. Like there's a particular type of Jimmy Dean's bacon sandwiches, which is literally just a fried egg with a slab of sausage, sometimes with cheese and sometimes with bacon as well, and it's topped with 2 breaded buns, and it's like so delicious. That makes me want to eat.
Me now I'm hungry.
That doesn't sound as nice as the menu pictures make it out to be. What are you laughing at? So you've been well acquainted with all this for a long time then, kitten?
A long time ago? You mean before I possessed this body? Well, I'm not sure. I have all his memories after all, and I can't tell if those are his or mine, so maybe I didn't know before.
I see.
Yeah, our senpai here is being possessed by the guardian spirit of his own temple, so he's currently a cat boy only to us, and currently being possessed by a god. So, why do you ask?
Nothing. Simple curiosity.
That old man definitely wants a burger.
Wait, really? So, how about I get one for you?
No, it's fine.
But Liao, can you eat anymore?
Me? Nah, I'm not hungry.
So you're just gonna throw all that away? What a waste.
I thought that he wanted to eat a burger, though. It's not like I need to eat anything.
Wow, Liao, and you call yourself a Jitong. Your guardian tiger here is a spirit. He doesn't literally eat things.
Oh, wait, does he have to possess us in order to eat it? What? No way! So what do you mean by he doesn't eat things?
How should I explain? So, when a god eats something, they just eat the chi within. They don't actually eat any of the food itself.
Chi, sometimes called kai, but the meaning is the same.
Basically, humans won't see a difference. So, it's more like an offering.
Or so it's more like an offering.
Yeah, so when you buy a hamburger for the old man here, he gets to enjoy the taste, but you have to finish it anyway. Otherwise, we'll just have to throw it away.
Okay, so this chi you mentioned, is that something gods need?
Yeah, we need it. But gods won't run short of chi as long as people worship them.
Oh, so literally just like Toho. Got it. Typical Toho and actual Shintoism mentality.
You're basically the priest for the old man, so he won't be hungry if you're here.
As long as we believe in him. You just gotta believe, and Tinkerbell will come back to life, everybody. Clap your hands for Tinkerbell. Clap!
I'm not that lucky since my Fudagong doesn't have any worshippers these days. Although a god can maintain their power as long as the priest is present, it's better to have some offerings. Offerings are the best way to attain chi and attain people's beliefs after them.
So, I'm the priest? You placed my statue on your shelf, did you not? You are also my worshipper, so your room could be considered my temple, and therefore you are my priest. Oh gosh, that room has a lot of white offerings, if you know what I mean.
What a cruddy temple.
At this point, we should probably call it the Sea Temple. sorry, I'm kidding. This is a furry game. I can actually go out and say these types of jokes, you know. I don't have to hold back like other games when I play them. I go for this text. You don't want to know what he's gonna do to your chi if he takes it from there. So all this time I've been serving my guardian tiger, but by that logic, I've done embarrassing things in the temple. Is that even okay? That, and I've never worshipped tiger statue properly, not to mention sacrifices. I don't really like the family traditions, but now I feel like I've treated him unfairly because I ignored him. It's alright. I'm not really hungry. I just wanted to try. I've never even offered him a sacrifice before, so I can't just say no the first time he's ever actually asked for something. So I'll just go get one. It's fine, Liao. No need to waste it.
That's right, you can get one tomorrow and eat it for dinner. Now that you can see him, you can just buy him whatever he wants anyway. However, you know God will punish you if you waste food.
Yeah, okay. Pretty much decided now to buy my guardian tiger whatever he wants. He's a guardian tiger in my family. It's the least I can do for him after ignoring him for so long. Now that I think about it, maybe Leopard wants something to eat as well. I look around to find him, staring at the drink bar. Uh-oh! Never mind. I think he's good. Returning to my dinner, I finish off my chicken thigh rice, returning my tray, and head off to the club practice with Senpai. Why can't you just offer the chicken thigh rice? I guess not. Alright, we're gonna do another save right here. Since we didn't actually need to do anything, we'll save over the classroom. I'll probably make a save after every single decision. That's probably what I'm gonna do. I like the dance music. The venue for the dance club is a place we call the mirror wall. It's basically an open veranda room with the back wall covered in mirrors. We find a corner to drop off our things while other club members are standing around talking. Tiger leans against a pillar, watching us on the other side of the crowd. Leopard seems enamored with the mirror wall itself. I don't think he's ever seen such a big mirror before. He's like a little kid, just experiencing the new world. He must be pretty happy to watch us practice after the show last night. Usually I would hang around with the other freshmen, but I just decided to keep an eye on Senpai. Everyone around us is in high spirits after last night's show. Then our club leader arrives and gives us a rousing speech about the show. The whole club echoes their excitement, and I feel it too. I share this honor with my fellow club members. Our successes and our failures are all felt as one. It's just how we are.
What a good club. I miss it.
Or I'll miss it. Senpai, are you alright? You don't seem yourself. Did you get a cold?
No, why? Can't I be sentimental sometimes?
I didn't mean it like that. But what's wrong? Has anything happened to you?
I was talking as a guardian tiger because, you know, I have to leave school if you decide to go to Miali with me. Well, really, I'll have to leave anyway, even if you don't take my offer.
That's right, you have to go back anyway.
Yeah, though after being in this body for so long, I started thinking that being a human isn't so bad. It's such a lovely club. It's pretty rare, right? After all, based on my memories, well, that's not a good topic.
What kind of topic?
It's nothing. So, about coming to Miali, what do you think about it at the moment?
Does he have some sort of like tragic backstory or something? Well, it's really not that easy. All three of you want my help.
You can help all of us then.
No way.
Is it really impossible? I know it's not easy, but it's not like it's gonna take like 5 years or something. I'm sure that guardian tiger doesn't need you home right away. So I'm sure there's some way you can do that and manage to help me as well as that leopard.
How long that would take? 10 years? I need to give up dancing during the best years of my life. There's no way.
Then couldn't you just help me?
It's not that easy. You said it wouldn't take more than 3 years, so how many years exactly? And then, how am I supposed to rejuvenate your temple? I have no idea at this point.
That's a good point. I didn't really explain it to you before. Let's see. It's just a small temple, so it definitely won't take a lot of effort to run it. More specifically, you gotta do the housekeeping, advertise for the temple, offer help to people who come, and so on.
Isn't that a lot?
Well, those are all the petty things, but we have to build people's confidence in us step by step. It's never easy to convince people, so I can't tell you how long it's going to take.
This sounds like a wonderful offer. Honestly, sounds boring. I wouldn't put it past you.
Maybe you can entertain yourself by dancing.
There's no way that will work. And you know that well, Senpai. I'd have no tutor, no clubmates. I wouldn't get anywhere.
That's true, but at least you have me. Just consider it.
But Senpai, I couldn't do all this while I'm at school, could I? Since I can't just drop out of school, will you wait until I graduate? Even then, if I choose to take 2 years off, I need to perform my military service before that. Oh gosh, military service. Is that mandatory? Jeez, poor Liao. And then 2 years with you? That'd probably be the end of my dancing career as it is.
I know, but seriously speaking, it's not easy to feed yourself by dancing anyway. Even I mean, Yan Shuisher, never considered dancing as a real career option. Do you think you could really manage that?
But I can't just give up all the effort I put into this, and all the lengths I've gone so far.
Well, honestly, haven't you been dancing for like half a year?
It's not just the dancing, it's the effort that he put into it to try to get away from his family. It's all in all, it's just a way to get away from his apparently bad family. Maybe he could find something else that would make him happy later on in life, but for now, this is what makes him happy. Hell no, I wanted to do this since high school. It's not like my other options are any better anyway. I don't really care for that stuffy religious stuff. I came to Taipei because I didn't want to be constrained by my family. Now you expect me to give up what little I have just because I have some special talent?
I know, it's not something you can decide in a day, but I want you to think about it. I've just been driven up a wall.
Or the wall. Oh no, it's the wall! That reminds me of that Marvel villain who's literally just a giant wall. Spider-Man, I believe.
I'm seeking your help because I really have no way out. So just think about it, alright?
I want to work something out with you, Senpai, but... Hey, Shusha, come here! The club leader is calling Senpai over.
Right away!
Senpai heads off immediately. Seems like they're going to have a meeting. After all, Senpai is pretty important around here. He's practically the backbone of our club. So I guess that's the end of our conversation. There was more I wanted to talk to him about. To avoid just standing there, I ready myself to move on when suddenly one of the other guides puts me on the spot. Yo, Liao, what's up with you and Shusha, Senpai? What's up with us? You two seem pretty weird today. You come to practice together, then spend heaps of time all buddy-buddy with him. So what, you're dating him? What a bad boy. What the hell? No, that's nonsense. We're not in that kind of relationship. So what's going on between you two? We were just talking normally. Honestly, it was a serious conversation. How could that be taken as romantic? Oh, suspicious. I didn't see you two being that close before. It's not like you two were inconspicuous about it either. You see, all the other guys are staring at you. Really? All the non-existent people are staring at us. I look around to find a few guys from the Shusher Senpai Admirers Club literally staring at me. What the hell? We were just talking.
But he likes you.
It's pretty obvious he likes you.
Our club has a pretty chill atmosphere, evidently so chill that people will gossip about anything. Now everyone's gonna think we're in cahoots or something. Is every club like this? Or maybe it's just ours. No, it's usually all of the entertainment groups. But I was just... So what were you two doing before you arrived here today? We had... dinner? Shouldn't have said that!
Wow, and you said you guys weren't in a relationship? Wow.
I'm not in a relationship!
Just a minute. We're buddies, right? It's not that bad to be in love with Senpai. He's super cute.
Like I said, we were not.
Convince me all you want. You just have to convince the entire club at this rate. People want the truth.
Okay. Oh, I'm sorry, that was a different person.
Okay. Liao said there's nothing going on. Just leave him alone already.
Some of the guys grabbed the shoulder of the person talking to me.
Come on, you don't see the risky things like this every day? You don't see a fight every day either, so back off or I'll beat you.
Of course, he won't really beat up anybody, but those guys seem bored of teasing me anyways. Thank God. Thanks a lot, Xiahao. One thing I know about Xiahao, even though there's 1,000 people with his name, this guy's actually Aboriginal Taiwanese, like the name's origins would suggest. Oh, okay. Okay, I guess we have a new character.
You're welcome. Sometimes you just have to be tough with them.
Well, I mean, it's hard to deny some of the stuff they've been saying. After all, Senpai, well, Shu Sure, possessed by a leopard cat, has been living with me since last night. Embarrassed, I tried to avoid Xiaohao's gaze and noticed leopards sulking around. Right, there's something I could ask Xiaohao. Xiaohao, you're a Rukai, right? Seeing leopard reminded me that Xiaohao helped us a lot with information on the Rukai traditions for the show last night. Maybe he knows something.
Yeah, I am. What's up?
Just gonna offer my D's nuts.
Oh boy,
I'm sure that our senpai would appreciate it. Which tribe?
Tribe.
It's, well, your home. Where's your hometown?
Wutai. Is that what you want?
Yeah, what a coincidence.
Coincidence?
It's nothing really. I can't exactly tell him there's a clouded leopard from Wutai who wants my help, but I really want to ask him something about it. How should I do this? Gotta play this smart, Liao. It's alright, it's just that, well, are you familiar with Rukai traditions?
Rukai traditions? I know a bit. Anything you want to know?
Do you know any Rukai gods who are clouded leopards?
Well, I'm afraid it's not my specialty. Clouded leopards? Honestly, I have no idea.
None at all?
I don't know. Or at least I can't come up with anything off the top of my head. Like I said, I don't know much about this stuff. But I have an aunt who teaches this stuff. I can ask her for help.
Really? Please ask her for me. I'd owe you one.
You're welcome. It's no skin off my nose.
Afterwards, I say goodbye to Xiaohao and head off, somewhat relieved that's over. I am kinda worried that Leopard overheard what we were talking about. Luckily, he's too busy watching some guys practicing to take notes. To take notice. Or, for that matter, see how embarrassed I was. It's kinda strange, though. Xiaohao probably would at least know all the big Rukai gods. Could there really be no clouded leopard gods in the Rukai? Interesting development. Maybe he's not a god. I mean, even with his modest knowledge of his ancestors' traditions, he's usually on top of this stuff. I start to wonder if I should ask Leopard about it when I'm interrupted by Senpai coming back over.
Oh boy. Liao, sorry for keeping you waiting. Huh? What's wrong? You seem down.
I'm fine. It's just... Well, honestly, some guys are making fun of me. It just put me off a bit.
Making fun of Liao? What about?
It's about you. They're starting to catch on that I'm suddenly spending more time with you. There's been a bunch of gossip about it.
Oh, it's fine. Leave them be.
You're not the one being harassed.
What does it matter? Are they going to hurt you?
You never know. Heaps of those guys are into you, and you know it. I might get murdered one day.
Okay, now you're just being dramatic. Unless I murder you first. Don't worry about it. Even if they come ask for trouble, I won't let anyone else touch you. one single bit.
Gosh, he even ends his sentences with the squiggly line. Like, again, he is legit just me. 100% me. Whatever. It's not like you'll always be around to stop them.
Right? So I'll just have to stay with Liao all the time.
Senpai, this whole time that's been your real intention, right? Stop messing around with me!
Come on, it's not like we can make the rumors disappear by themselves. And it's not like I'm gonna let some gossip get between us. You know how much your help means to me. So just don't give a crap about the rumors. I'll be here to help protect you, Liao, no matter what happens. So don't worry about it, okay?
I don't think your words are very credible, Senpai. I like how he has that little band around his elbow. You know, the type of band you wear when you're doing, like, manual workouts and stuff. I thought you'd at least deny that.
I don't really care. Like I said, I'll protect you, Liao, regardless if you trust me or not. Besides, you're not trusting me just means I'm being too cute for you to handle.
What? No, it's not like that. Senpai?
Okay, I'll go easy on you for now. Actually, I was just about to go home and grab my stuff. There's nothing else scheduled for the club today, so you can go home early too.
Oh, yeah, it sounds good. There's no way I'm staying around with all the heat on me today. Issues leaving with Senpai is just going to throw fuel on the fire. What do?
I'm going home, Liao! See you later!
Dude just fucking yells in the middle of class, and everyone's gonna hear it.
I'm going home, Liao! See you later!
He says it loud enough to get people's attention. Damn it, he did that on purpose. I better get out of here before people start asking questions. I pull my guardian tiger and pull the daydreaming clouded leopard aside and get my butt out of there as fast as possible, quickly making my way home. He's such a teaser. Whew, I am exhausted. Chuck my backpack on the ground, just about ready to throw myself onto bed, but can't take a break just yet. It's a pain no matter how tired I am. I just can't go to bed without having a shower. Mood! Absolute mood. I always take a shower before I go to bed too. I wrestle my body away from its soft retreat and head to the bathroom, getting into the shower. After the shower, I get dressed and start to tidy up my room when I hear a knock from the door. It's probably Senpai, who's obviously still living with us.
Liao, I'm home! Hello, honey.
I open the door to find Senpai lugging a full-on travel suitcase down the corridor. Where is he even going to put this much stuff? Senpai, that bag's huge. Where are you even gonna put it?
So just let it be my personal closet. It's a perfect fit for the front corner of your room. You just have to move your folding table out of the way.
You really planned this out, didn't you?
It's all because I like you, Liao.
What kind of response is that? I'm giving up on trying to reason with this guy. Senpai then invites himself into my room, humming a cheery tune while he begins making himself at home. Before I know it, he's finished setting up his stuff and it's off to the bathroom. I'm so tired. Apparently I have the hiccups. Looks at the trash can and all that shit. I was going to say as well, like, they implied that the tiger has seen Liao do a lot of unusual things and has a lot of unusual tastes. I think that's what that trash bin of napkins are supposed to imply. I collapse onto my bed, complaining to no one but myself.
Liao, I'm not sure if I'm worrying too much, but I believe you should watch out for that little kitten.
What's wrong?
Simply put, I don't trust him. I have no reason to trust some so-called guardian tiger who used to be a Yao Guai.
So he's a Yao Guai who became a guardian tiger?
Correct. although I've never heard about any leopard cat guardian tiger. Even if he was genuine, he would have once been a leopard cat Yao Guai, who had been subdued and taken in by a local god of soil, but an ex-Yao Guai is still a Yao Guai. Keep that in mind. Alright, what is a Yao Guai? Guessing we'll get a glossary of this. Yao Guai. Oh, and Chi.
Sometimes pronounced Kai, but the meaning is the same. Qi, literary breath, air, or gas, represents material energy in traditional Chinese culture. Simply speaking, Qi is believed to be an active principle forming a part of every living thing. However, in some theories, Qi is actually the basic substance that forms everything, which implies a traditional opinion in Chinese culture that everything has a life. In this case, both visible things and invisible things are made of Qi, and so are gods and spirits. Although, normally when people talk about Qi, they only refer to the invisible energies imperceptible to humans. Therefore, when it is said that gods consume Qi from foods, it refers to these imperceptible energies rather than any perceptible ones. This is why... where was I? Invisible things, spirits, wow, I actually lost my place. Oh, right here. This is why ordinary people don't notice any change. It was literally at the end, but I lost it. Okay, so Qi is basically the living essence of everything. There is Qi in pretty much anything that lives. Yao Guai, literally the evil and strange, is a Chinese term that generally means demon. Oh, okay, so the Chinese version of a yokai. Traditionally, Han people, China's largest ethnic group, believes that animals and lifeless things may obtain souls and human wisdom if they become old enough, like the Tsukumogami. This kind of Yao Guai is usually called Jing, a sprite. For example, Huli Jing means fox sprite, where Huli means fox. With the growth of their life, Yao Guais may attain skills such as speaking human language, changing their appearance, and possessing others. Okay, interesting. So if he's a Yao Guai, then he would be one of these sprites. He would essentially be a demon. That would explain the interesting attire. Yeah, an ex-Yao Guai is still a Yao Guai, keep that in mind. We'll probably have to keep an eye on him then. I mean, I can't say his actions haven't been weird. I'm still not sure how I feel about him possessing Shu Shi Senpai. Oh, okay, it's not the cloud leopard. We're talking about the actual Shu Shi. Okay, never mind. Even still, okay, so he was a Yao Guai before. Fascinating. I mean, he's Shu Shi for now, but what happens to the real Yan Shu Shi? On top of that, people were starting to think we're in a relationship. I feel bad for Yan Shu Shi. This will be his problem too once it's all over. Yeah, I'll keep that in mind. You never know, maybe he'll be into it. Honestly, I just need to sleep after all this drama today. I don't really care about who's sleeping with me. To avoid the fight, I just pull up my quilt and close my eyes. Senpai will probably turn off the lights anyway. I close my eyes and think. Everything that happened, everything I could do, and the things I didn't do, they all weigh upon my mind as I fall asleep. Click, click, click. Wow, we didn't even fight about who would sleep with me. Okay. When I wake up the next day, I feel the same soft warmth next to me. The same big cat is in my bed, sleeping away next to me. I'm glad I didn't make a drama over it last night. Sadly, I can't sleep forever. It's about time for me to leave, so I get up out of bed and get ready to go to class.
Liao, wait a minute. You should wear more. It's chilly outside today.
Nah, I'll be fine with what I had on yesterday.
You won't be fine. You only went out past noon yesterday. It's hardly the same.
Oh, he's such a dad. He has such dad energy. Well, I'll be fine later on. Even Senpai's wearing even less than me. He's always wearing less than you.
Yeah, Liao's right. We're young. We can handle the cold.
Also, because you have fur.
Who cares about that kitten? Even the power of a guardian tiger won't stop its body from catching a cold. Although you are different, being under the protection of my blessings.
I'm not a kitten.
So, if you're with me, I'll be fine.
As much as my blessings can prevent you from catching a cold, I can't help you recover from one. Liao, you're a good kid, but a few more garments won't hurt.
Jeez, you don't need to treat me like a kid. Fine, I'll put something on. I'm probably gonna put on like a big hoodie.
That's the type of stuff that I would probably wear if it was cold.
I can't argue with him, so I ended up putting a thick, fluffy coat over, something similar to that, yeah, over the top of what I was going to wear. I don't think I need it, but at least the fur on the inside does keep me warm. I can already tell it'd be hot after I walk in it for a while. Okay, I'm heading out. I grab my backpack and open the door. As you could guess, all three big cats follow suit. With the leopard not even saying anything. Once I make it to class, I sit down and things get started. At least Tiger and Leopard haven't gotten into any fights so far today. Maybe my harsh words yesterday got through to them. Tiger sits in the back corner of the lecture hall, clearly disgruntled by the situation. Yep, he may not be happy about it, but at least he's not about to start a fight. Leopard sits next to me, focusing completely on the lecture. Compared to Senpai tapping away on his phone, he's an honor student. But I doubt he would understand a word the teacher is saying. Why is he trying so hard? Maybe he's trying to use his time to learn some Mandarin? Probably. Which is probably not a good idea. This college level stuff, after all, it's way too advanced. I hope he's not picking up anything weird from this.
Hello, Liao. Do I have the drip?
Oh no, he picked up even weirder shit. Disregarding Senpai's protest to go to a restaurant, we head to the cafeteria during lunch. After all, I promised Tiger that I'd get him a hamburger last night.
Oh boy, he gets to try the hamburger. Some of the super nice restaurants around here have the best burgers, though.
That'd be way too expensive. I'm a poor student here after all.
But eating at a cafeteria isn't romantic at all.
I don't want anything romantic. What kind of person dines at fancy restaurants every day anyway?
I mean, you know, it doesn't need to be fancy. I just want to go spend time with you somewhere nice.
And we're not a couple. Stop the cap. Never!
At least just once, you could have a date with me.
No.
Leo, you're such a bully.
How am I even bullying you? Ignoring Senpai's complaints, I go and buy 2 hamburgers.
There's that hamburger. So this is a hamburger.
Am I seeing things? Or are their eyes sparkling with desire? Ooh, they're desiring the meat. Tiger pricks up the burger with his giant paws, the palms of which almost cover the whole thing. Wow, he is big. Then in a single movement, he finishes the whole thing in one bite.
Not bad. The bread adds a lovely crispy mouthfeel. It works well regardless of how little meat is in it.
He then proceeds to lick his claws. It's a little scary. I look back at the table just to find the whole burger still sitting there. Oh, the hamburger's still there.
Didn't I tell you yesterday? A god only consumes the chi within an offering. They don't eat the actual food, so this one is for you, Liao.
So what he ate was the chi form of a burger. I guess it makes no difference to me. Even with Senpai's explanation, it's still kind of hard to believe that the burger just got split into 2.
That was only one burger, though. Is that even enough for you, Tiger?
Even though I'm worrying about him, there's no way I could finish a 3rd burger. The other one's for Leopard anyway.
No need to worry. I just wanted to experience the taste. I'm not hungry at all. Even if I were, you wouldn't be able to eat anymore, would you now?
Yeah, I guess you're right.
Although if you really wanted to give me another one, I would gladly have the one that Aborigin has.
Just as he says that, the leopard grabs his burger in a hurry. Mine. Ready to eat it at the moment's notice. Aw. They're still inking at each other. Leopard sneers at the tiger, who returns with a contemptuous stare at his own. Shing. It seems like a fight could break out at any moment. That's enough. I'll get you guys hamburgers tomorrow if you want them so much. I interrupt them in an effort to avoid a fight. Seems to go over well enough, but in the end, it is it really the burger they want, or what?
Maybe it's a little more than that.
After class, I show up with Senpai at dance club. As you could guess, us coming together cause an uproar. At this point, everyone's heard the rumors of me and Senpai being in love. Before coming, Sorry, I gotta stop that. I told Senpai to deny it and keep his distance for both our sakes. It took a bit of work. He didn't agree until I threatened to kick him out. Thank God he did, though. I can finally talk to other guys now. Even after all that, I'm still being asked about my relationship with Senpai. So aren't you the Senpai in love with something? So aren't you? Yeah, that was the voice. He's totally just trying to mess with me.
Yeah, but for Shusher to publicly admit his love for someone, first time I've seen that, it just doesn't feel like a joke, you know? Like it's not something you could be embarrassed about.
The only thing that's true is that we're not a thing. I don't have to deny it any more than that, right?
Hey, I still don't buy it. Why else would you two be so close together then?
Ugh, I told you, it's all Senpai who... I can't focus on practice while being questioned like this, so I decide to take a break, taking a seat in the corner of the veranda room.
Liao, would you like me to go knock some sense into that kitten for you?
No thanks. Doesn't matter that much, even if he's being annoying. Then I don't want to see them fight each other. I don't even want to think about what would happen if they got into a fight. It'd be like a Dragon Ball Z fight, but with furries. Which is basically just Dragon Ball Super. I try to just stop thinking about it, looking towards Leopard to distract myself. He seems to be really into watching other guys practice. He's moving his hands and fingers, imitating their movements. I figured he paid attention in class to learn Mandarin, but why would he want to learn how to dance?
Maybe he's just curious.
I end up sitting in the corner, watching Leopard and the other guys dance until the end of practice. When the club leader announces that we're free to go, we all grab our stuff and head off. But suddenly, Senpai comes up to me.
Hey, Liao, let's go home together.
Senpai, I told you not to talk to me during practice.
Hey, it doesn't count now that practice is over, right?
You know how suspicious it looks if we're together like this.
If we're really together, we can be as suspicious as we want.
Did somebody say suspicious? Somebody's being sus.
Tiger sends a fierce glare Senpai's way.
Just kidding. Well, I might as well go with you, Liao. It's simply just too much of a burden to open the door for me, you know?
Actually, no. I don't know. It's simply just too easy for me to open the door for you.
Okay, it's okay to go home together.
Senpai, as much as I want to refuse him, I also don't feel right letting his hopes down all the time. Eventually I give in, letting Senpai come home with me.
Yay! He's gonna regret that.
Finally, thanks to the help of the three big cats, I made it through a chaotic week. Even with all the drama they caused at the beginning, it calmed down after a few days. Okay, so we skipped a bit. For now, little by little, I'm getting used to living with three big cat spirits. Even so, all I want to do is take a good, nice break this weekend. Alas, my serenity doesn't last long.
Liao, will you go shopping with me?
Liao, it's a good opportunity to go out this weekend. Perhaps a book or appliance store. I'm not interested in them. Would you care to show me? It's not that I like them or anything. Keep me company.
Look at that little sad face of his. He's so grumpy. Even just after waking up, these three are already on me. They all want me to spend time with them too. Wait, what does Leopard want anyway? He doesn't even sound like he knows what he wants to do. Even then, I kind of get the feeling he really wants to spend time with me too. On the other hand, I can't really refuse the other two, even though I'd prefer to stay at home and get some rest. It's not really like I have any plans for today otherwise. So what should I do? Oh no, is this gonna be a decision? Alright. Let's save this real quick. Yep, it's a decision. Alright, so what should we do? We can go hang out with Tiger, go to a store and maybe pick up something for him. We could go somewhere with Mr. Leopard. Somewhere. Anywhere. Or go shopping with Senpai. Now, last time, we did sleep in the bed with Mr. Leopard. I like that name, Mr. Leopard. I kind of feel bad for not giving Tiger what he wants. At the same time, though, we do need groceries. I don't know what to choose. I don't want to play favorites. At the very least right now. Because the thing is, I like all three of them. Maybe you share a little bit more just because he's my personality type. But like, we're probably going to go with either Leopard or the Tiger. I know who Scar wants to go with. Mr. Leopard. But we already did stuff with Mr. Leopard before. We slept in the same bed. But I'm curious about what he wants to do. Alright, fine. I'll do what Mr. Leopard wants. Next time, I'm definitely choosing Tiger or Senpai, though. You're curious, good sir. I am way too curious in you. Hey, can I ask something first? I pushed Leopard's paw away. If you want me to spend the day with you, can you tell me what exactly you want to do?
Dancing.
Okay. Dancing? Huh? We don't have practice today, though. It's the weekend.
Teach.
Teach? For what? He goes silent. Somehow I can tell it's not because he can't answer. It's because he doesn't want to answer.
Liao, I don't think you can get more from him. We don't have practice today, so there's no need to go, right?
No, we go.
This is all way too confusing. Although this is the first time Leopard ever asked for something, why today? It's okay, Senpai. I'm going with them.
What? Liao, go shopping with me!
We can go shopping anytime, right? He wants to do something with me today.
So whatever he wants is more important than shopping with me?
Honestly, I don't like shopping at all. Hey. I do not agree to that. I actually like shopping, good sir.
Really?
Liao, you must not have many friends with that attitude.
What? I have lots of friends in the club.
Well, I'm Liao's friend. Go shopping with me.
No.
Oh.
This is basically just an interaction that I usually have with Scar. Scar is like, do something with me! Like, no. If anything, Senpai, I should punish you for spreading rumors about me.
Fine. If Liao isn't going to go out with me, I'll just go out by myself.
Oh, he's crying! Senpai grabs his phone and walks out. It's so sudden. I wouldn't be able to stop him if I tried. Senpai slams the door. For a moment, everything pauses. Was he actually mad at me? Okay, I like that switch up to the music. If I went to catch him now, that would totally be going along with his plan. I'm definitely not walking into his trap, so I decided to leave Senpai alone for now. Well, okay. You ready, Mr. Leopard? Look at that smirk. He's like, yes, I won.
Wait, I wish to accompany you.
What for?
You know why, don't you? I just worry if you're alone with the Aborigine.
But looking back at this week, Tiger and Leopard haven't gotten along at all. I don't want them to fight this weekend too. Please don't be against him. I won't be happy if you two start fighting each other again. Other people can't see you two, so when we're out, I can't stop you. Otherwise, people would think I'm crazy, like that time in class.
How about I'll stay away from the Aborigine on the condition that no matter what you do, you can't leave my sight, alright?
Well, I suppose that's fine. It'd be pointless to argue with you. Alright, let's go. I let out a small sigh. Pick up my phone and wallet, and leave with the two big cats in tow. Oh, our poor senpai is gone. Leopard takes me to the mirror wall we use as our club room. Nobody's around since it's the weekend, so I should be safe to just talk to them directly.
Liao, what do you plan to do?
I'll see what he wants to do. So for now, could you move to the side? I'll call you if I need you.
Fine. Remember, don't leave my sight. I must guard you.
I I agree with a nod, and Tiger walks to the side, keeping his distance. Should be easier to talk to Leopard now. I know, right? The damn music made it funny. Same! I was like, as soon as I started to see him cry, I was like, oh no, I made the wrong decision! And then the music is like, doo 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 doo. It's like the Kingdom Hearts sad Cinderella music. She just wanted to go to the ball! I relax and look towards Mr. Leopard. I keep calling him Mr. Leopard. Okay, where do you want to start? He says something about teaching. What can he teach me? Maybe the Aboriginal dance? I don't think I'm really confident on that. We studied a bunch of Aboriginal dance videos back when we were practicing for the show. The basic movements of the Aboriginal dances are completely different from pop. To get my head around it, I'd have to start from the basics. Leopard walks to the center of the stage. He squats and stretches his legs, mimicking the warm-up movements we do at practice. So he does want to teach me to dance. Are the Aboriginal warm-ups even the same?
Teach me dance. I thought that's what we were going with, yeah. I guess Liao was misconstruing. Okay.
Huh? He wants me to teach? So he's not going to teach me?
Teach me dance.
I heard you, but why do you want to learn?
Help you.
Help me? Well, what do you mean? How does that help me? He goes silent. I can tell he's working hard to find the right words.
Familiar.
To familiarize yourself with the dance?
Familiar. Your life.
My life? I guess dance club is a huge part of my life. There's a lot of other things in my life, like school, for example. If he wants to familiarize himself with my life, why choose dancing first? Well, it's because it's the thing that you love. Maybe it has something to do with helping me? The reason I met him was through traditional Rukai dancing. I should emphasize to him that I wasn't actually in that performance. It has nothing to do with me.
Familiar. Then you help? Or then help you?
So, you want to help, but what can you do to help me?
Help you? You thank me. Then go to Wutai.
So that's what this is about. He wouldn't be kidding about that. So what he's thinking is that if he somehow helps me, I'll go to Wutai with him. Helping me is his choice, but I shouldn't be expected to return the favor even if I don't want to, right? If he wants to help me, so be it. After that, I'll find some other way to pay him back. That should be good, hopefully.
I want to try.
Well, I can't stop you. Even if you end up helping me a lot, that doesn't mean I have to help you. You understand this, right?
I want to try.
He sounds determined. He's made up his mind.
Yeah, even if it's not going to lead anywhere to a proactive conclusion,
He's still gonna do it, nonetheless. Judging by the last week, once he sets his mind on something, nothing can stop him. Doing what he wants is nicer than just rejecting him anyways. I'm only teaching him to dance after all. Yeah, it's not like I'm teaching him how to fight or kill people. It's a while off before I need to decide whether to help him or not anyways. Alright, if you insist, I'll be able to teach you pop-style dance moves. They're different to Aboriginal dance moves, so they might be unfamiliar to you. You sure you want to try?
I want to try.
You can't just say the same thing over again, even if it works. Okay, let's start. That dude even straight up looks like he's ready to dance. I start with my warm-up. Then I try to teach him some basic movements. He learns pretty fast. His body's pretty fit too. Can you even say that a spirit's body got a... Can you even say that a spirit's got a body? Yeah, it's a hot body nonetheless. Anyways, after a few tries, he's got most of the moves down. Even the backflip. After watching his graceful movements for a while, we move on to some more advanced moves. He nails them. No matter the cartwheel or b-boy, he does them all perfectly. His agility is astonishing. Okay, so fast learner. Maybe he did pick up on all the stuff within the class. Meanwhile, I'm exhausted. After all, he's a god. Now that I think about it, can't he just float in the air? These moves wouldn't be hard for him at all. Not that anyone would be able to see him anyway. Even then, his dance moves are so precise. It's taken me so long to even get near his level. Way to make me feel worthless. Damn! Forget it. I can't compare myself to a god. Who am I to do that?
Exactly. That's a no-win situation there, buddy.
I sit down in exhaustion and fan the sweat off my face. Realizing I'm resting, Leopard nods and stands next to me for a moment. Then he leaves without a word. Hey, where are you going? I want to stop him, but my legs don't have the strength to get up. I see him walk down the hallway and go up the stairs before leaving my sight. Why so sudden? I wonder where he's off to. He'll probably be back soon. Even then, in some ways, I guess things would be easier if he did leave. Try to slow down my breathing. I'll work out what he's up to later. Soon I see him come back down the hallway. 2 cans held in his paw. He got me a drink, that son of a bitch. I just want to rub my fingers on his
On his snake to his get kicked by Yestola.
Yeah, that's exactly what she's going to do.
Wait, cans? Wouldn't they be floating in the air right now? I rush over to him to make sure no one can see them, taking the cans off him. A girl passing through the hallway gives a suspicious look. My embarrassed face is enough for her to leave without paying any attention. What is he doing? I drag him over to the chairs and put the cans down on them.
For you.
He points at the cans. So they're for me? He didn't have to. He didn't have to. This is kind of embarrassing. Where did he get the money? And what if someone saw him? I really don't know what to do with this guy. He bought these just for me. I can't exactly refuse them at this point. I take one, ready to open it, an embarrassed smile on my face.
Gosh. He's so, like, culturally and socially oblivious.
And you know what? That's cute. I like this guy. I like Leopard. He's fun. If for the fact that he leads to some interesting interactions. It is. Okay, I think that's supposed to be it is. It is a can of coffee, a hot one. I mean, it's cold today, but it's still sweaty. But I'm still sweating from earlier. It may not be the best, but at least it's something. I smile and take a few sips. Thankfully, it's not too hot. Coffee in a can, hot coffee nonetheless. That's an interesting, thing. I've never had hot coffee in a can before. I've had cold coffee in a can, and I'm not a real coffee guy myself. It was only just one time. But like hot coffee? I don't know how you would be able to make it hot while in a can. So what about the other one? Is that for himself? Thanks. So is this one for yours?
No.
No? Well, why'd you get 2 then?
2 dropped.
Oh, that makes sense. It's pretty good luck. So do you want to drink this one? 1 can's plenty enough for me. I really couldn't drink another one. I'd be just too bloated to dance anymore. From the corner of my eye, I watch Leopard pick up the can of coffee. He doesn't seem to know how to open it. Right, he probably hasn't opened a can before. I'll need to show him. I take my can and make a pulling motion where the ring would be, then bring the can to my mouth as if to drink it. He repeats the motion, getting the claw under the ring, pulling it off, and then...
Wait, Liao, what are you doing? I don't know what to do.
For some reason, Tiger rushes over to us. I look over to Leopard. My dog is barking like crazy in the background. Nice. He worked up how to open the can. Oh. Oh, we're actually getting like artwork of this. I hear a wet splattering sound, and then I realize about half the coffee is no longer in the can, but instead in a pool around Leopard's feet. Can we actually like... Yeah, we can see the UI. Check it out. Check out that amazing artwork. They did a really good job. I'm guessing... Yeah. He can't absorb it. Interesting. Very, very interesting. So it just goes straight through him. Sorry. I'm an idiot. Of course that would happen. He doesn't have a real body. What a waste.
Liao, you do know he only needs to consume the chi, right? As gods, we do not need to imitate how humans eat. As you see, this drink doesn't have a straw, so all you need to do is this.
Tiger puts his hand above the can, then the liquid starts to float up from the opening to his palm, being absorbed into him. Ah.
As such, I can drink the coffee. However, as it's still here, you will have to drink it later.
Right, I have to drink it regardless.
You should really have gotten used to this by now, correct? Man, look at this god judging us.
Yeah, this is on me. After all, I've been offered meals for 2 of them every night recently. I've even given them drinks, but the cafeteria always uses straws. I only saw them drink like a human would. I didn't even think about it this time. Yeah, oh well, I might as well have the rest. Take about half the empty can of coffee from Leopard.
Sorry.
Aww. It's not your fault, it's mine, for being such an idiot. Everything's okay, I'll have the rest of it. It's pointless to worry over spilled coffee. Fortunately, the tiles here are dark, so there won't be any stains, unlike the white tiles near the mirror wall. May only be half a can, but it's more than I'd want to drink right now. Can't exactly let this go to waste though, so I finish it. Oh no, and now he's bloated. Now how will he be able to dance? Bad ending. Regardless, I sit back in my chair and continue resting. It's kinda nice just to sit here with the company of Leopard and my guardian tiger in the warm summer sun. Eventually, that silence becomes awkward, so I try to strike a conversation. I can just imagine all 3 of them are like sitting next to each other, just snuggled up together. So, Mr. Leopard, why did you come to me? You gave me this ability to see you, so there had to be a reason, right?
Ask help?
What do you want me to help you with? Are there any issues with your tribe? Is it something you need me for? Oh yeah, we actually got into this when we offered him to sleep in our bed, but we didn't actually get to finish that conversation. He starts to think, whether he's trying to think up what to say, or just the Mandarin to say it. I don't know. He remains frowning in silence for some time.
Need talk.
Talk? With me?
Someone need talk with me.
So there's someone who needs to talk to you. Okay, I understand. So you need a person who can communicate with the spirits, like an oracle.
Right, oracle.
So you want me to be your oracle? I guess it's kind of similar to being Jitong. But why me? I'm not part of the Rukai. Doesn't your tribe have their own oracle?
Hasn't been for a long time.
So basically, it's a similar situation to back home. But even if you need someone to help you, isn't it a bit forward to ask a Jitong like me? I'm way too young to be an oracle, right? In my family, we worship Han gods. Wouldn't that cause problems with your tribe? I guess it just depends on whether or not you can do it.
I didn't know you worship Han god.
Well, fair enough. You wouldn't have been able to tell. Now you know my family worships Mazu. Would it not be inappropriate for me to be your oracle? Even if I wanted to, I doubt people would accept a person from a different race to be an oracle for your god.
I'm sure you understand the situation. You should give up. It's ridiculous to force a Jitong to be your oracle.
Tiger, you could let him speak for himself. he's so protective. Leopard remains silent for some time.
My people not let know?
That isn't okay.
Unacceptable. Lying would just cause you trouble and... oh, oops. Lying would just cause you trouble, especially if the truth is revealed someday. But it required...
Why? If it's something urgent, I can help you contact with your people. Once that's done, I can be on my way and there won't be any issues.
No. A long time.
Oh, okay. Still, I've already said, I can't make a promise to help you. I don't want you to waste your time staying with me. You're free to leave if you want, so even if you don't help... Yeah, man, my dog is just barking at nothing in the background, I can just tell.
And I don't think anybody wants to help him.
So even if I don't help you now, are you still going to stay with me? Well, after teaching him how to dance and giving him good food, he probably will. He nods his head with conviction.
I stay. I stay help you.
Aww.
Wait for when you help me. So the Aborigines.
Alright, fair enough. I sigh. It's not easy to get this guy to give up, is it? I don't have another choice but to work with him for now. I guess I just have to wait and see how things turn out. For now, I've had enough rest, so I stand and get ready to get back to practice. Alright, let's go. We'll dance till we run out of energy. 30 minutes later. We keep on practicing together till I'm exhausted and my body aches. On our way back home, we walk past the vending machine in the corridor. Something seems wrong. If I'm seeing things right, the refill door is ajar. Hey, Leopard, you paid for the coffee, right? Wah, wah.
Liao, he's a spirit. How else would you think he got it? Just leave it be.
Oh, okay. I decided to ignore it and go home. It's probably for the best. Ah, Sunday. I hope I'll finally have a relaxing day off. Unfortunately, we are past Saturday. And it's Sunday now. I think this is actually a good place to stop. So, let's make another save on a different file. I'm gonna have to make a lot of saves, it seems. Especially when I have decisions that I need to make. Alright. 3 hours in. Not bad. Not a bad haul at all. Alright, so, I'm just gonna bring up a window like this or something. So that was fun. I had fun. Like I said, this was the first visual novel that I've ever played for the channel, and it's surprisingly interesting. I really enjoyed my time with this. Being able to come up with the specific voices for these characters, and I'm loving all of them. From the big tiger, who's our protective father figure, to Cloud Leopard, the Clouded Leopard, who's very standoffish and seems to have a lot going on for himself, to Yan Shusher, who's being possessed by a god, but is basically just me. he's an absolute flirt who's literally just me. And I appreciate that. So I have a feeling that this game is in fact going to have multiple endings. Considering, one, it's a visual novel, and two, there seems to be a lot of decisions where I need to choose who I hang out with. So this is probably not going to be a one playthrough game. I'm probably going to have to play this multiple times, which I am perfectly fine with. If there are endings that, depending on that involve me ending up with one of the tigers, or just each of them, I will definitely go for pretty much all of them if I can. So this is going to be fun. This is going to be very fun. And consider this a open window for inevitable other furry games that I can live stream for the channel. You know, I've had my eyes set on Angels with Scaly Wings, which is a game that was recommended to me by a friend. It's all about dragons, and it's a visual novel that has a lot of undertones, if you know what I mean. And I also have a couple of other ones that I have in the back burner. So yeah, look forward to games like this in the oncoming future. In terms of tomorrow, since we unfortunately can't play 14 Scar, I think I have a Samurai Warrior stream tomorrow. Yeah, I have a Samurai Warrior stream and a Toho stream tomorrow. So look forward to that. Monday, I will set up the schedule for the rest of the week, and you guys will see what else I will live stream then. Probably going to be more Shin Megami Tensei, Samurai Warriors, you know, the usual stuff. But for now, thank you for joining. I hope you guys had a fun night. I can see you had a fun night, Scar. Yeah. By the way, I believe this game is free. It is free for download on Steam, so anyone who is interested in it should pick it up right now. It's called Nekojishi. The name is in the title, so definitely check it out if you are interested. It's a great visual novel from the 3 hours that I played, and it really seems like it's going to pick up, and I'm curious to see where this goes. The fact that it has deep roots in Chinese mythology has completely sold me. Like, I am a stickler for mythology, specifically Eastern mythology. So, yeah, I'm already invested. But yeah, I'll see you guys tomorrow for more live streaming. I hope you guys have a good night, and take care. This is a great song, by the way. I'm probably going to add this to my stream playlist. Finally, I won't have just Toho music. Goodbye, everyone.